test was underground, quiet, brutal, unannounced. You weren't being asked, what can you achieve? You were being asked, what will you become when it feels like no one sees you? They didn't care about your resume. They were watching for your reaction when you were overlooked, lied to, used or erased by the same people you would have gone to war for. You thought it was betrayal. You thought it was bad luck. You thought life was just unfair again. But what was really happening? You were being studied, watched, evaluated.
So, y'all, I want to talk about the reason why I don't like to open up to people, why I don't really care to have friends, why I don't care for people to put their input and opinions. Uh, I want to just talk about it all because people pick at you. People, the moment I started to unmask, y'all, when that angel told me I was on the spectrum, y'all, I started to evaluate my whole life, y'all. And a lot of people may notice I write a lot. I go back in the past, and it's me unmasking, realizing that I've always needed help. But because I'm so highly intelligent, y'all, I was able to math so well that I didn't realize it was like deteriorating me mentally. Like I didn't know I would have this meltdown that I'm having because this is like from years of me just trying to blend in with people and trying to make people happy. So when people show you that for one they expose your flaws, that right there hurts you because you are oblivious of whatever they talking about, and it's not about what they saying, it's how they say it to you most of the time. Then when you realize that all of your efforts are in vain, that it never mattered to anyone because they still noticed that you had an issue, but then they decide to assess you and tell you that you everything that you're not. That really hurts because a lot lately I've been getting bullied a lot from a lot of people, and it's like a slap in the face because I'm now starting to love myself. The things that people tell me I need to do when they see me do these things, they say love yourself, girl. Do They don't realize that I'm now starting to love myself. All those times y'all show me old pictures, I will show you myself. I was unhappy then. But they don't know that. So it's like a slap in the face when you pick at a person and kick them while they down. Never mind all the stuff I've been talking about of gang members and organizations bothering me. Forget about all that. Let's talk about the obvious that you notice a flaw, but you decide to pick at a person about it. So there's a lot of other people that can't speak for themselves, and this is the reason why I choose to like talk about stuff like this online, especially for my children, because they have people that pick at them for being autistic, and I try to tell them it doesn't define you, it's their perception of you. So this is where I'm at because I ask for help, and people feel like you don't need it because you hold yourself up so well, or they feel like you don't. Oh, look at that spider. Y'all, I used to be scared of spiders, and I'm literally sitting here. Like people are cruel. I've heard people like. I think I'm really depressed now because I didn't think I was. Thinking about this little baby that I helped, and to see her grandma write online about me, call me a about to be homeless ass bitch, call me slow, and I'm actually intelligent. So it's like it makes me dawn on things. Like, what did I ever say around her to make her think I'm slow, V? What did you ever do that made these people hate you so much? And I realized it. It's your flaws, babe. People hate it so bad. And if I wasn't a strong person, I would be like every other person that didn't survive because they took it to the heart. But I know that deep inside that people are just envious. And then yeah, they tell me, girl, you ain't got shit for nobody to be envious of or jealous of, but obviously it is. So I'm meditating right now because I'm really sad. I've been sad for like if you live since in Georgia. I've been really it hit me on my birthday, but I've been sad for a couple months now. Like just listening to a lot of stuff, hearing what people say, and yeah, I know y'all gonna tell me stop worrying about what people say, but listen, I'm on the spectrum. Like I'm analyzing what people say so that I can understand this shit. Don't buy that camera that's going viral to keep burglars away. Do this instead for only 20. Studied, watched,
evaluated,
It's like,
and not for
damn,
what's
I
loud,
really needed
but
help
for
all
what's
this
real.
time, and y'all
See the
y'all
people
nobody
clapping
helped
for
me.
you when you win?
That's
That's
where I'm at in
surface,
life.
but your character, that's built in
It's
silence.
really
It's
nothing a person could say to me too. It's nothing, because I'm realizing that you abandoned me mentally.
built when the lights are off, when the applause dies, when the support vanishes and your heart is limping, but you still don't fold. Chosen
I'm a
one.
lover person. I'm a lover and a giver. So that the reason it's bothering me so much is because I already study everything. And I know a lot of y'all tell me this. You think you know everything. It's not that I think I know everything, but it's just that most of the things that I seem like I think I know, I've analyzed it. I've studied it. So if I'm speaking on it, I'm pretty positive about what I'm saying. So instead, people take that like a grain of salt and choose to make spaghetti with that shit, you know?
You didn't get here by accident. You were measured in how you handled disrespect without retaliating, in how you stayed
Yeah, because
soft when everything
when people do that to me, I don't retaliate mentally like repaying evil for evil. I literally pray. First I pray for them. Then I also try to evaluate whatever pissed them off, knowing that I can't help it. I would still try to accommodate those things for people, and then they throw it up in my face when they upset. See, this is what a lot of people do to me because I'm a kind person. I'm very sweet. I'm like a sweet sour. I'm sweet all the time until you push my buttons. Then I say mean things out my mouth, and that I sometimes I don't mean it. Sometimes I do mean it. But I'm just telling you that I noticed that when I say those mean things to people, they choose to say everything they wanted to say. You this, you that. And then, like, y'all, I'm self conscious. This something a friend, I consider you a friend, babe. But a friend told me that someone I was helping out said that I shoot up because I got marks on my arm. Like, babe, I have one mark on my arm from CSL plasma and getting fucking transfusions, and I'm self conscious about that shit. I hide my arms, and for you to start rumors and say that about me and have people say that to me when I already got a gang of people that's trying to make me look like a druggie, that shit hurt me so bad. And then y'all saying, oh, because she be moving funny. She be, yeah, I know you making me move funny though, babe. Instead of judging me, learn how to be kind to people, because what you saying about me is not true. I've never shot up shit, babe. I'm scared of fucking needles. Ask my mama, ask anybody that ever went to the doctor's office with me. I am terrified. So when people say stuff like that, it tells me how the world looks at me.
retaliating, in how you stayed soft when everything tried to make you bitter, in how you kept showing up with a clean heart in a dirty world. They threw poison at your peace, but you didn't drink it. That's why you're different. You passed a test most people didn't even know existed. You passed it not by shouting, but by staying quiet when chaos begged you to scream. You passed it not because you had the answers, but because you didn't lose yourself while everyone else was faking who they were just to survive. You ever wonder why things were so quiet? Why no one came to save you? Why it felt like no one noticed your loyalty, your effort, your pain? It wasn't punishment. It was protection, because the test had to be real, raw, unfiltered. You couldn't act your way through it. You had to be the truth, when no one was clapping, when everything looked like loss, when even you started questioning your worth. You were being tested to
I'm
see what
listening to
stayed
Chosen
standing
One's
when
gifts.
everything else got
I'm
stripped.
listening to Chosen One's gift on YouTube, and I was when I was walking, I was listening to it. So half of this I heard, and I just put it back because it had me smiling walking in the rain, like it really did. So
Away. The people you thought would ride with you, they vanished. The ones you trusted, exposed. But you didn't collapse into the pain. You learned how to stand in it. Not loud, not dramatic, just still. And that stillness, that unshakable stillness, is
So
what makes
y'all, I had a hard time getting up today. Like some days is better than the others, but like my bones are bad. So I keep saying that to people who always try to tell me to go get a certain job. Go get a job, go do this, go do that, go do this. And I'm struggling to get up in the morning. So that kind of like be having sensory issues, that kind of like really fucks with you. Because now I got physical issues, and now my mental is being interrupted and I don't have any support with it. The fact that I try to reach out to get resources to help me out, like SSI and all of that, and then I have people pick at me and tell me, bitch, you need to check, that hurts so bad. Like, I wish you could come to court with me and say everything you say to me to hurt my feelings. Tell it to the judge so that they could stop playing with me and go ahead and show me that they care. Cause it seems like nobody do.
Is what made the difference. This was never about being the most talented. It was about being the most authentic. Anyone can shine when they're praised, but only the chosen keep their light on when they're alone in the dark. So now, those doors. The ones that stayed locked no matter how hard you knocked. They're opening. Not because you demanded it, but because you proved you were real. And in a world that rewards the fake, being real is the rarest strength of all. Stay with me, chosen ones. This is just the beginning. Number 2. The exam wasn't announced. It masqueraded as chaos and you survived without knowing. You were inside the fire and thought it was life, but it was a hidden exam you were built to survive. The cruelest part of your test was not the pain. It was thinking it was pointless. Chosen ones, let's make this clear. You didn't even know you were being tested, and that was the point.
Are you feeling stuck with $10,000 or more in debt and all the interest that comes with it? Try National Debt Relief, as seen on the Wall Street.
Clear. You didn't even know you were being tested, and that was the point. No announcements, no warnings, no signs saying, this is your moment of transformation. Because if it had looked like a test, you would have armored up, polished your mask, braced for impact, and performed your best version of strength. But this wasn't about performance. This was about truth. The exam came disguised as chaos. It wore the mask of betrayal. It showed up as delayed dreams, disappearing friends, unanswered calls, and closed doors. It didn't look like a trial. It looked like your life was falling apart for no reason. But here's what most people never realize. The most important tests don't come with a syllabus. They come with silence. You thought you were being punished, abandoned, forgotten. But no, you were being observed, not by crowds, not by applause, but by something far deeper. You were being watched for what stayed intact when everything else shattered. Chosen ones, this exam wasn't about how good you looked pushing through. It was about whether you could still move when your soul was bruised and your confidence was bleeding. It wasn't about smiling through the pain. It was about whether you let the pain change you or whether you stayed rooted in who you are, even when nothing made sense. People think strength shows up in muscles, hustle, or status. But real strength is invisible. It's waking up after crying all night and still choosing not to become cold. It's walking into a room full of people who betrayed you.
Yo, I know y'all be watching my live. Why y'all keep riding by the house like that, babe? Why y'all keep riding by the house like that, babe? It's not bothering me. It's pissing me off because I'm not paying y'all no attention, babe. I'm really talking about Freemasons, and there go another one of y'all keep fucking riding by. You come by this way, then you go down the other block. The live could see you, which means the people that's watching me and looking out for me could see you trying to intimidate me. You ain't intimidating me, babe.
And
The
not letting
Freemasons
that
don't even
betrayal
intimidate me, babe.
reshape your energy. That's the part they don't teach. That's what you lived. You weren't being tested in some metaphorical classroom. This wasn't a quiz. It was your life.
Y'all go back and see the cars that keep riding by every time I go fucking live.
Your bills, your
They not
heartbreaks, your
intimidating me.
anxiety, your losses, your health scares, your quiet breakdowns in bathrooms where no one could hear you. Every area was
Y'all hear,
fair.
y'all see a little bit. Y'all saw these folks, like, to the people, because it's not everybody. To the folks that try to do that shit, you showing your affiliation, because I'm talking about Freemasons bothering me, and y'all keep doing this little lame shit, babe. Y'all tell me when y'all see me how much I'm this person and you're this, just similar to family and friends. Y'all tell me how good of a person I am, but then you do intimidate and shit when a person trying to ask for help. Then y'all call me broke. Y'all make Facebook posts calling me broke. If I'm so broke, be a boss and give back, babe. I say this to a lot of people, to everybody, from Florida to Georgia. Be a blessing. That's how you be a real boss.
In bathrooms where no one could hear you. Every area was fair game, and you were so deep inside the fire,
Catch
you
what I
thought
just
the
said.
flames were
I'm not
normal.
talking about no
But they
individuals. I'm
weren't.
talking about the
They
whole
were the
organization
test,
fucking with me.
and
And
you
y'all keep
passed.
running around
Not
like
because you got
roaches.
everything right, but because you didn't lose yourself in the pressure. You stayed human when life tried to turn you into something bitter, fake, or numb. You didn't even know there was a finish line, but your soul kept showing up,
Like,
even when
I
you...
made a GoFundMe, right? I go check that shit every. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna stop cursing eventually because it's a sign of you just being stupid, right? And I'm far from stupid, but it also show that you don't have nothing else good to say, and I can't find a good word to say, and that's why I choose curse words sometimes. But I made a GoFundMe expecting my folks to show out for me. And all they did was have people screenshot show me, bitch, you ain't got nothing. So I screenshot it and posted on my page. So that's what y'all see. I posted on my page. Yes, thank you for showing me that my folks can't show out for me. Cause I'm up against the wall. I don't need nobody. I do shit by myself. I hustle. Then I just explained to y'all that I never knew I was on the spectrum, and I've been soaring high with flying colors without anybody. So you gonna say you can continue? No, it's fucking made me melt the fuck down seeing people not help me. It's making me so. Can y'all be kind instead of showing that you sore losers and cowards
even
with
when your
money? It
spirit
don't
was
matter what you
crawling.
got. You a sore
So
loser. You
now,
can't be
as
kind.
life-changing
So
doors
there you
begin to
go. When
open,
you ride by again, remember those words. You are a sore loser for not being kind to someone you obviously see need help.
remember this. You earned access not through effort, but through authenticity. You survived what was meant to break you, and you stayed true when it would have been easier to quit. That was the real exam, and chosen one,
Like,
you aced.
master spirited people will go against their own folks, not even no understanding why the people that's making you go against your own folks is really sabotaging their life. You don't understand why. It could be a reason that could help you in the future. This person can probably help you, but you gang up for a loyalty to a corrupt organization. Please look at yourself in the mirror next time you come try to intimidate me.
It blindfolded. Number 3, you were dared to abandon yourself, and you chose to stay whole. You were tempted to water yourself down, but you refused to trade power for permission. They wanted you easier to digest, smaller, colder, quieter. You gave them the truth
I learned
instead.
how to be quiet. That's true. Because I learned how to stop saying certain things around people who were intimidated by stuff I say. Because I'm a kind person at heart. So I don't want to intimidate nobody. Like y'all try to intimidate me. Cause you feel like, oh, these I got a upper hand on you. These folks don't like you. I'm seeing a lot of massive spirited shit happen like that. And it's disgusting because these people fucking with me for reasons that could help your own generations, bitch. But it just show what world we live in.
Quieter, you gave them the truth instead. My dear chosen ones, the real test was never about whether you could survive pain. It was whether you could survive yourself while under
I
pressure.
said this too, and I mean this, because some things I say out of frustration and I don't mean it, but this is, I mean this. Let's say these people were to do whatever, unalive me, do whatever. I don't want nobody to pretend they care, because these people that's picking at me see that y'all don't care. So don't try to be fake when you could give me my flowers now and help uplift me. Take me out the bucket, babe, and let me be. Teach me how to fucking fish so that I could continue to, instead of sitting there ignoring the bitch, babe. Cause I noticed a lot of people scared to help me. That's why I try to give y'all the blueprint. Donate anonymously, but don't just leave a bitch hanging. Cause if they do it to me, what you gonna say? What are you gonna say? But then the other half, I'm seeing that y'all want me to be stressed out. Y'all happy. Y'all happy to see me stressed out. I can't believe certain people have not reached out to me to say, hey, is there anything I could help you with? I'm waiting. I got strangers asking me that, but I'm waiting on specific people to reach out to me. The fact that y'all watch me, cause I know y'all watch me. Certain people actually send me my videos. You watch me and don't do shit, babe. You got massive spirit in your
Whether
veins.
you could survive yourself while under pressure. While the world tried to twist your identity, shape your soul, and slowly chip away at the real you
Then
held the
the craziest people ever call you crazy. Yeah, I know I glitch, but y'all crazier than me. I'm watching how y'all some people move that call me crazy. I would never you could never ever call nobody crazy, let alone call the smartest bitch in America crazy.
line.
Cause that's who I
That's
am.
what makes you rare. See, most people don't collapse all at once. They break in small, silent compromises. First,
They
they
call me
tone
crazy
themselves
for
down
noticing
just to
shit.
fit in.
Huh?
Then they second guess their truth to keep the peace.
Am I crazy or are
Eventually,
you
they don't
for not
recognize
seeing
who's
what I see?
staring back in the mirror.
Don't
That's how
judge
it
me, open
happens,
your
not in
eyes.
one dramatic fall, but in the slow erosion of self. But not you. You were handed moments that begged you to shapeshift, opportunities that required you to abandon your core values,
Like these
relationships.
people put me in a predicament to where they could close in on me, and ain't no, not one person helping me out. Like my phone turned off before it was due. SSI took my grandbaby, my daughter's stuff. Food stamp took my benefits, and then something I was entitled to that I'm not gonna speak on. They took that shit from me, and I would have had back pay to help me and my kids get out of this situation. And now this lady trying to come back and try to send me another eviction notice for nothing. I didn't even do nothing. I didn't do nothing before but help a baby out. She was putting me out for helping a baby that needed to be helped. And that same family that I helped the baby with are not appreciating me. Got the whole grandma exposing my personal business on Facebook, calling me about to be evicted ass bitch. How does she know I'm about to be evicted? Because her cousin that work at this place told her this shit. So they telling me, bitch, what's gonna happen to me, and telling me you ain't got no family, nobody don't help you. Then I had somebody specific call me and say, bitch, that's why your mama don't your folks don't help you, huh? Y'all don't even know my folks. It sound like people strategically lining up shit for me. So I'm exposing that, and everybody remains silence of the fucking lamb, y'all. Here I go.
Abandon your core values, relationships that wanted the benefit of your
The
energy without the
police, you see,
burden of your honesty. You were offered survival, but at the
this
cost of
this
your
the fourth
identity.
time
And
they
still,
don't roll by.
you stayed true.
Why?
You could have chosen bitterness when love betrayed you. You could have turned cold when the warmth wasn't
The
returned.
police followed me to the store and back here. To the store in the rain. Back here in the rain. When I got halfway, it started raining. I started noticing the police circling. I didn't let it I didn't let it make me panic, no fear in my heart, because don't nobody, obviously I'm putting fear in his heart. Because why are you following me and then continue to ride down my block?
You could have hardened into someone
And he gonna
unrecognizable
ride the other
just to
way.
avoid
Watch.
being hurt
Keep
again.
looking. He gonna
But you
ride the other
didn't.
way.
You
Look,
didn't
that, and I
fake
just
it,
called it.
force
Look,
it,
he right
or
there.
fold.
Going
You
slow.
carried your truth like armor. Even when
This a
it weighed
sundown
more than your
town,
eyes
y'all.
would
I'm
have.
not being paranoid.
Chosen
I'm
ones,
noticing
you
it.
were tested not with obvious destruction, but with subtle
This sundown
invitation.
town got regular people in on this shit to fuck with me. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm trying to get the fuck away. And to all the people say, girl, you always homeless, you always okay. Well, I'm always getting fucking sabotaged. Can you see it for what it is instead of calling me a no good ass bitch that always handle her shit?
To become less of yourself. The challenge wasn't just external, it was internal. The pressure wasn't just around you, it was inside your own
They took all
mind
that because they thought they wanted me to lose my car. But I had already set my car up to where I won't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't this shit ain't getting taken from me. But they did that strategically so I could be fucked up, because when I don't have a car, these police officers fuck with me so bad. I put that on everything. They fuck with me so bad, and these ain't the regular cops that I'm talking about, because the regular ones, they give me grace, they give me respect. So this is me telling you, showing you I'm not anti-cop. I used to want to be a cop. I'm noticing the corrupt ones trying to put me in the mountain somewhere.
around you. It was inside
That they
your
had
own
me
mind.
walk from jail 9 hours, literally. Laughed at me too. and told me before I walked out there that I was gonna be in the dark. I didn't catch on to it until I started walking in the dark with no street lights out for 9 hours as people trolled me playing walking my way downtown. I spoke about this. I think about this every day. I have a nightmare about that day. They was trying to take me out, but nobody not listening to me. Cause they keep talking, keep worried about what you talk about, cause I'm talking about it. No, when I talk about it online, I'm showing these PIs that's been watching me for over 20 years, boo. See, y'all don't know that. They didn't know too until they see now, cause they getting people question them. They bringing up my name.
Around
Let's
you.
keep going.
It was inside your own mind whispering, maybe I should stop caring. Maybe I should stop being so real. Maybe it's easier to be fake like the rest.
What's so crazy is people want to talk about popular shit. So I noticed that a lot of people that I reached out to, big known people too, a lot of people only gonna touch base on this shit when it's get exposed globally and people start seeing my face everywhere. And I'm gonna tell you, whether I'm here to see it or not, I'm gonna be in the spiritual realm and I'm gonna haunt everybody involved.
Building your car in your driveway.
That's a
Sounds
promise.
crazy, yet most
Father,
homes today are still built
give
on
me the power
Like the rest.
in the next realm to haunt these bitches.
But even when that voice got loud, you didn't listen.
I'm praying for that
That's what this
every day
silent
too.
exam
So
was really
any
about.
moment that if I
Not how
go,
strong you
bitch is
looked,
already
but how
in the
deeply
aura,
you
in the
protected your
atmosphere,
truth.
so I could
Not
haunt you
whether you won
whores.
the room, but whether the
Like
room
you haunted
failed to
me.
shake who you are at the
Like you
root.
haunted me on foot
You didn't let survival rewire your soul.
and
You
turn
didn't trade
everybody
your
against me that
authenticity
they
for
have enough
applause,
love in their heart
validation,
to
or
to
fake
love me
safety.
through this shit and
And
support
because
me
of that, you
and
didn't
hide me
just
like that.
pass.
Hold up.
You
And hide me like the ancestors did when the colonizers came to come get them. Like the Mexicans did when your ancestors was up against the wall. They took them in and helped them out, gave them food, gave them resources.
elevated. This world rewards those who play the game, but chosen ones were never meant to blend in. You were built to stand out, and standing out comes with a cost.
My
People will
grandbaby, my
misunderstand.
grandbaby need. I know her mama gonna handle it, but I like to do shit. I can't buy my grandbaby no Pampers, no wipes. I can't do shit. Well, I do got a gift card. I forgot. I take that back. I gotta go use that gift card. I can't do shit right now. I can't move my car. These the corrupt police officers that was sending me those messages about my license about to get suspended before everything went to shits. When I was texting everybody, hey, can you help me out? Can you help me out with gas? And people telling me that you never have gas. I was trying to survive, babe. Now I can't even do it now, cause they fucked me up. And then they keep riding by to see if I ride dirty like everybody else and still drive my car because they know I need to make money. But I've been sitting here patient.
And standing out comes with a cost. People will misunderstand you. Some will
I've been
walk
walking.
away. Some
I've been
will
walking
resent
when
you.
I don't have my knee brace. That I made it I made it known to the rheumatologist that keep charging me for a no show that I couldn't come to because all this happened, and I called them and rescheduled, told them what happened. I told them how important that knee brace I needed. This lady told me I need it, and I'm walking without it. The same brace that people said I was faking wearing it because they see me look beautiful as fuck, skinny as fuck, and swear just because I look healthy that I'm not. My bones are fucked up. I don't have HIV. I don't have AIDS. Y'all stop trying to put that shit on me. Play with your mama, not me.
Some will walk away. Some will resent your truth. But you didn't bend. You didn't bargain.
Yeah,
And
that's the
that's
fucking
why the
truth.
doors
They
ahead
can't
are
take, they can't handle the truth. Truth is I never did drugs. Truth is I don't have HIV or AIDS. Y'all keep calling me that shit. The real truth is, bitch, is that you make me glitch. It's not me. You make me glitch when you sit there and be shallow as fuck.
real, not given, earned. You didn't just survive the test. You kept your essence intact while passing it. That's what makes you unstoppable. And that's why everything is about to shift.
Then
Number
tell
4.
me love yourself because y'all invite me places and I don't go out places. I don't go nowhere unless I force myself to go places. But if I feel like the energy off, I'm not gonna go nowhere. I'd rather go home and read a book. But then y'all say you so depressed, girl, you gotta love yourself. I hate when y'all tell me that shit because how do you know I don't love myself because I chose to stay home and read a book?
Pressure didn't want to crush you. It wanted to contaminate you, and you refused.
My fun ain't your type of
You
fun,
weren't
babe.
just measured
It's
by
fun.
what
I'm
you
having fun.
survived. but by
Reading,
what
I'm
you
reading the
refuse
book
to
with a smile,
become.
babe. I'm reading
They
Coral with a
wanted you
smile.
angry,
I'm doing
vengeful,
projects with a
broken,
smile, but you
because
said
the real
I
threat was
need to
never your
love
pain.
myself.
It was your purity
You're
in the
making
face
me
of it.
examine shit that
My
don't need to
chosen
be
ones,
examined.
this test wasn't about how
It's not a
loud you
flaw.
could scream, how hard you could punch back, or how viciously you could
You
expose.
telling me to love myself because I'm doing something I always did? Didn't you hear my story about my friend? I stayed home and decided not to go with her out to the club because of my sensory issues. Yeah, I didn't know I was on the spectrum then, but that's something I wanted to do. Stay home. I don't people friends ask me to go places all the time. I'm only gonna go if I'm interested. If I'm not interested, I'm not gonna go. Why can't you accept that instead of trying to bully a person and tell them that they don't love themselves because they don't want to go out and drink? I don't drink, so what am I going to the club with you for? I don't have money to go to a strip club and give it to strippers, so I'm definitely not going there. I don't care to hang with you and your friends. Y'all don't talk about the stuff I talk about, so why do I want to go with you? Appreciate the time that I'm spending with you because even that is fucking it's detrimental.
Hard you could punch back, or how viciously you could expose those who did you wrong. That's the version of strength the world loves. The messy, dramatic, social
I
media
know I
fueled
hold my
strength.
arms funny. I walk with a limp sometimes. Sometimes I might pass out. I didn't take a Molly. I don't do loser shit. Yeah, I'm saying it to yours. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit. I count how many milligrams I take with my ibuprofen to make sure I don't go over 800, babe. What the fuck? Play with y'all mamas, not me.
That demands attention and swings wildly at anything
Yeah, I
that
had to think about that
hurts.
because I can't take
But
another
that wasn't
ibuprofen
your
until a couple
exam.
hours.
You weren't tested on your power to fight. You were tested on
But
your
y'all called me
ability
a
to not
druggie
become the very thing that
because
tried to
I
destroy
glitch
you.
around
See,
you. Because I
anyone
don't
can struggle.
see what they don't understand is I don't glitch when I'm by myself. I glitch when I'm around certain people, babe. If the person makes me feel comfortable, they might not see me glitch. But if you ever notice it, it's you. You're making me glitch. Look into the mirror. I don't like mean girls. So mean girls, mean boys make me glitch. You're watching me too hard. You're staring at me. Hold my hands. You want to know why I'm holding my arms like that? Because I'm trying to focus on it too much, bitch.
Strike back when
Niggas.
they're wounded. It takes no real power to drag someone's name, clap back online, or seek revenge with a smile. That's easy. What's rare is keeping
Then
your
you tell
soul.
me that girl crazy as fuck and then say it in my face, but talking to somebody else. Lame people do this a lot. That girl crazy. Something wrong with her. Cause I'm glitching. Because you are being shallow. Here we go. Here we go. Here go the truth about autistic people. We glitch when we know that you are fake. You are being fake. And our energies are telling us that
Clean
shit.
while you walk through
So
emotional
it's you.
filth.
It's not
What's
me.
rare is having the power to
That's the truth.
retaliate
It's you.
and
It's not
choosing
me.
not to. That's what they don't understand about you. Chosen ones, you had every reason to shut down, every reason to grow
But
cold,
I didn't.
become selfish,
But I didn't.
emotionally detached, bitter.
But I
You
didn't.
were given the blueprint for toxicity,
I had
and all
every
you had to
reason
do was follow
to
it.
to
But you
clash out on
didn't.
whores.
You
I
felt the
didn't.
urge to close your
I
heart,
forgave
but
you.
instead,
Gave
you
you
kept it
love.
open just
But you
enough to
thought
still
you
feel.
thought you thought you were flexing on me by picking at me. You showing your own insecurities. You showing how you feel inside because people treat people how they feel inside.
Still care, still stay human.
I don't care.
You
I
didn't
don't
let
care
them
how you
be.
dress it up. You could have on the flyest gear. You could have your hairs, your nails, everything done. Base sliding in the best car. You still showing your insecurities that you not happy with yourself because people who are happy naturally, they are showing it to the next bitch. They're being kind to that person because they love themselves so much. But you fake whores who pretend to be happy, it shows on how you treat other people, picking at them. Here we go.
Staying your essence. And that's what passed you to the next level. Because the goal
You
wasn't
know
to
I'm
see
stressed,
how
I'm
much you could
struggling,
take before
but you
breaking.
rather pick at
It
me,
was to see
and
how
you don't
much you
see
could
nothing wrong
carry
with your
without
pissy
becoming someone
attitude.
you're not. That pressure you felt, it wasn't just pain. It was transformation. It was
I know
shaping.
I ain't got
It
no
was a
money.
quiet.
I never told folks I had money. They think I do. I've always been freaking transparent to tell people, hey, I be trying to put people on sauce. Hey, I shop here. I go to Goodwill. I go here. I show people. I used to do thrift store runs because people used to people ask me where I get my stuff from. So I do thrift store hauls to show people, hey, This is what I do. So definitely not trying to flex on you, boo. That's your perception of me.
Battle to keep your dignity while everything else tried to pull you into the mud. You weren't just strong, you were refined.
I sit here and see me go through this corrupt shit, and I watch friends and family post their life, their extravagant life, and I know it make me a little jealous. Y'all call me this all the time when I embrace things that you do to me. You a jealous ass whore. Okay, I know it. I get it. It looks jealous, but baby, let me tell you, I've never had a jealous bone. This the truth though. If you didn't know, now you know. I've never had a jealous bone in my body because I've been so confident in being a good person. You see how the drift is? I've been so confident in being a good person. I've always felt like a millionaire, even with no bread. So being jealous of you was never in my blood. So now you need to reevaluate your thoughts, because I promise you I've never been jealous. I might just say something that's just totally true and you don't like that shit.
And turned bitter, you endured and stayed true. While others turned vindictive, you turned inward and chose growth over vengeance.
How they pick at a person that's so sweet? I promise y'all, I am so fucking sweet to people, and people dog me out. I promise you, they like to bring up my flaws all the time, because that's the only thing they could bring up. They can never say nothing negative about my deeds, because I'm a blessing to people, to everybody. It don't matter who you are. You could be a stranger to me. If I feel the need to be kind to you because I need that gesture back, because that's how I operate, I'ma give it to you. I don't care who you are.
The strength you showed doesn't trend on social media. It won't go viral, but it's the kind of strength that makes people uncomfortable because it's built from something deeper. You didn't need an audience to validate you.
If I had a homie or a brother or sister or anybody that's struggling, and I know they following me online, I won't post none of that stuff until I reach out to them. Like, that's just who I am. I know it sounds like, bitch, you just jealous. I get it. But I'm just being honest. These are traits that people need to abide by. If you know somebody need help, babe, don't try to stun on them, babe. That shit gonna boomerang. So this is the important reason I'm saying that. That shit gonna boomerang so hard on you that when it boomerang back, you gonna be so confused, like, why, God, why? But you threw that energy out. You didn't care how that person felt. But your only answer was that they're jealous of you. Huh?
You didn't need
Why would somebody want to be jealous of someone with bad character?
You didn't need to make a scene to prove your worth. You walked
Take it for what it is. Nobody jealous. Who the fuck jealous? First of all, let me address this. How could a person that's so blessed be jealous? Like, why would she be jealous? I am the fucking capital of blessings, bitch. I am so blessed that right now I don't have shit and I'm still getting favored with everything. So please tell me, why am I jealous of you, especially if I see you ain't got shit? Here we go.
Brighter, that is rare. That is what made you take.
I trying to bless people who I see don't have shit, but then they see I don't got nothing or think I don't have nothing, and they try to dog me out mentally. That says everything about you. You think highly of me.
Pure when it's easier to become poison. You did that. You walked through hell and didn't bring any of it back with you.
It's weird that this kind girl right here can't get no help from nobody. I promise y'all, it's so many people that I blessed on Facebook. They watching me on Facebook. It's so many people, and on YouTube, because I still get some of y'all nice people that I've met come on my YouTube channel to this day and say, V, I remember you, or I remember this. I get that all the time. But I'm talking about the folks that know me well. Y'all watch me on here. Y'all the ones I gave my keys to when I got a blessing. That's why that lady, when them people threw my shit out on Godby Road, Alexandria Landings, let's put names on this shit, when they corruptly threw my shit outside, you guys, I had somebody on the bus. My best friend Rashad was with me, so I ain't gotta lie. This lady gave me the keys to a 3-bedroom town duplex, paid up for 3 months, babe. When those people, the same day they put me out at that, the same day, not even an hour later. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, baby, I'm blessed. I don't look at I don't walk and pay attention too much to sight, bitch, because I'm blessed. All I have is faith right now, and it's good enough, babe. It's gonna get me through.
With you. And that's why the door's opening for you now. No one can close them. Not because you fought the hardest, but because you stayed clean in a world that expected you to rot. exception.
After
And
they took
now,
after they took my kids, y'all, I was broken. And instead of retaliating on DCF, because, oh, I should have. I had every right to, because they mishandled that shit. And had people telling me to learn from my mistakes. Bitch, what mistake? I was cursing guards out that was letting prisoners talk to my daughters. And they turned it against me and called me mentally ill, bitch. Instead of sending white shirts in to evaluate me if you felt like I was mentally ill. That way, they could have helped me and my kids would have never went to DCF. Yeah. But see, nobody never had it. Nobody felt the need to ask me what really happened, V. Nobody. It seems like people, it's just they true feelings coming out for me. That's all.
now
That's all.
it's your
That's
time.
all. But they don't know
Number
that I was
5.
mistreated with
Every
that whole
breakdown
situation.
was broadcast. You were under invisible
I was broken,
observation the
but I
whole
kept a
time.
smile, y'all.
You were under watch the whole time. Not to break you, but to prove you could hold power without losing your core. They thought no one saw what they did to you.
Not
What
only
they
that,
didn't know
those people never reached out to me. They called my daughter a liar when she said she was touched in their care, and then told me when I said I was gonna come that they was gonna arrest me. Y'all, I was broken for months, y'all. Them people never reached out to me, never reached out to my daughter that's hurt and she feel unheard because they told her she lied. Nobody comfort me. Nobody asks me how I'm doing. Nobody gives a fuck how I'm doing about it. Because I didn't do shit August 3rd when they took my fucking kids from me a day after my daughter's birthday, after splurging on my fucking daughter. Hold up.
They thought no one saw what they did to you. What they didn't know
Then
is
the stuff
everything.
that I bought her, they kept the car and damaged everything. Y'all, they kept the car for a year. They kept the car for a year with all of the new shit in the trunk. All the new shit in the fucking trunk.
Was recorded, and you're not the one on trial anymore.
Then fired the man
Chosen
for
ones.
blessing me with another car.
So what are the penalties?
He had to bless me because I wasn't late on my car note. So he did the right thing and gave me and blessed me with another car. Those people fired him and his whole crew. That the whole fucking dealership is shut down. If you ride by, it's shut down right now.
Your taxes. Here's the damage. There are 2 different penalties you'll be hit with. The first
Chosen ones. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Nothing you went through was random. Not the heartbreak, not the
I never
silence,
got none of that
not the
stuff.
betrayal.
I never got none of that stuff. That was the people did give me a few things, but they were saying that the people was giving them a hard time. Those people gave me some stuff that I needed, important shit. All my kids, Timberlands, Jordans, everything. I got some of it from thrift store, and you know what I'm saying. But it don't matter. All of that stuff, it was moldy, damaged. Nobody helped me. Nobody cared. Nobody. Let's talk about the people that I asked to help me with my kids, including their father, before they took my fucking kids. My witch ass that y'all call me a witch. That's why I say that they call me a witch, because they see supernatural. My witch ass felt like something was gonna happen. I drove way to Florida to ask y'all to help me out. Y'all sent me back, bitch, with the kids, bro. When I was trying to line my life up so that my kids wouldn't go through that shit. All right.
It's random.
So
Not the
when they like to talk about me, so y'all, to the people that know my folks and friends, when y'all hear them talk about this shit, ask them why they ain't do shit.
heartbreak, not the silence, not the
Now, and I ain't
betrayal
talking
you
about my
didn't
sister, my cousin, and my mama, because those were the only ones that was trying to get my kids.
serve.
And they
You
wouldn't
weren't
give them
just
to them.
Suffering. You were being observed.
My cousin drove
not
way
by
to Georgia
people, not by the noise,
for them to
but by
turn her
something
back
bigger
around.
than this world knows how
They
to
tried
explain.
to foster my kids out. They tried to adopt my kids out before the judge could even say anything. That should tell you every fucking thing. It's cool though.
While others were watching your surface, what you posted, what you wore, how you smiled, there was a deeper surveillance happening. One that didn't care about how strong you looked, but how real
They only
you
gave me my
stayed.
kids back because I started yelling up. For the people who say I talk too much online, they only gave me the girls back because I started talking about it online, and it got attention to certain people that started reaching the fuck out. That I didn't even know my PI was looking out. I was so devastated. I wasn't doing shit that I normally do till they reached out to me too and said, hey, did you hear back? Did you do this? Did you do that? So to the people that's trying to move fast, just know that they watching you too.
Were being monitored in the moments you thought didn't matter. How
See,
you
the
handled
angels
being
backing me
talked
up.
about, left out, lied on, and underestimated. Your pain wasn't private. It was recorded. Not to shame you, but to prove you. Because power doesn't just go to the talented, it goes to the trustworthy. And trust is earned when no one's
Bro,
looking. Your struggle
again, I'm
carried
in the
us.
sundown town that, see, every time I drive by myself, this is why I don't go nowhere by myself no more here. When I drive by myself, the cops I'm telling y'all about that's corrupt, they block me in. They box me in places to at night. That's why I don't go nowhere at night. They box me in, bro, to where I have to make these desperate turns to get the fuck out of the traps, these checkpoints that they put me in that I only be in. They trying to corner my ass. But everybody being so patient and hesitant on helping a bitch, it makes me sad. So I know my angels are sad seeing this shit. I'm trying not to cry.
Trustworthy, and trust is earned when no one's looking. Your struggle carried a strange weight because it was heavy,
So,
with meaning, with purpose.
So to the people who are upset with me for going online and it feels like I'm exposing everybody, well, I'm exposing my feelings. That's all. So if you treat me better, I won't have no reason to expose nothing. That's including the Freemasons. You treat me better, bitch, I won't talk shit about y'all. I wouldn't care that y'all going to hell, because your whole organization is.
With multi-layered consequences that reached far beyond this moment in time. They thought you were just surviving life, but you were being tested for something bigger, not for a spotlight, not for clout, but for power that requires purity, influence that demands integrity, leadership that doesn't
Because this
fold when it's.
DCF did the same thing to me, but friends do it the worst. Because I expect, shallow people like DCF to do that. But my friends know. What they did to me was open up all of my wounds and just make fun of me about it. Like things that I try to hide. That's what y'all see online now. I started to embrace shit now. Tell y'all that I walk around with lotion everywhere. Yeah, y'all see me do that. Y'all see me put lotion on every 2 seconds. Y'all see me sweat just crazy out of nowhere. It's you. It's you. It's you, babe. I promise you, it's you. It's not me.
Leadership that doesn't fold when it's lonely. You weren't being asked, can you win? You were being asked, can you handle success without becoming the villain? Think about it. How many people climb just to lose themselves
So
at the
imagine
top?
telling somebody they miserable because you know that they have cancer. Because I feel like when these evil people, because they say I'm evil, they really evil. But when these evil people call me miserable, because I'm trying to figure out where they get that from. You saying that because you know I have cancer, babe. So you saying that I'm miserable because I'm dying. But what you don't understand is that I'm healthy as fuck. I know it. I get it. I get it. But what you don't understand is that I'm a miracle, bitch. So I know that cancer ain't gonna take me out. What's gonna take me out is stress. You get it? So it's like you want me to be stressed, babe. Just like these people that study me, trying to figure out how I'm still alive, bitch. So you sit there and pick at me. So you're not understanding that you causing your own demise. Cause you picking at somebody. You picking at me. You literally are telling me I'm miserable. How? Cause I'm talking about Freemasons bothering me. They don't even make me miserable, bitch. They barely bother me sometimes. I only come online to help myself out, to survive, babe. These losers don't really bother me. I'm bothering them. That's why they gotta ride by all the time and follow me to the stores and shit.
Themselves at the top. You were being filtered, fire tested.
I'ma
Not to
change
hurt you.
when I move from over here, y'all. I'ma tell y'all on live, so it's cool. When I move from here, not only am I changing my name, y'all, I'ma change my hair and everything. Like I might wear a wig all the time. I don't want to be noticed. So to people who think I want to be noticed, nah, I don't want to be noticed. So I'm definitely changing my name so when I move to the next location, I could calm down shit. As long as I stay low key, I could have a peaceful life. Y'all see, this is real deep if you hear me talk like that. Yeah.
But to strip away the ego, the noise, the desperation, and leave behind only what
I've
was
already
real.
researched. So yeah, I'm
Chosen
definitely finna
ones,
change my
your
name.
reactions under pressure pressure weren't just emotional moments. They were proof.
It's sad I
Every
gotta
time
do
you
that,
stayed
but
silent when
it's
you
it's
could have
peace
clapped back.
over
Every
everything.
time you told the truth when lying would have helped you escape. Every time you stayed grounded when ego begged you to snap. That was the test. And you passed. You
Yeah,
were being vetted
my
for something much.
Valencia Avant will be my stage name. That'll be on your YouTube and TikTok name, because when I change my name, I won't tell nobody what's my new name.
People will never even touch. Not just success, but access. Not just visibility, but elevation that comes with responsibility. And that's why things
Like the
felt so
program that I'm
heavy.
in,
Because
they gonna report wherever I go. That's fine. But guess what? It'll calm down the small heads from trying to take a deal to fuck with me, because that's really, because the big Freemasons don't bother me. They let people fuck with me because they know two things: they don't want to be seen. They know now that their folks watching them fuck with me. Number two, they don't really want to fuck with me like that. It's the small Masons that get attached and obsessed with me, that choose to do things that they wasn't told to do to me, and a lot of them get fucked up too. So I shouldn't really care, but I just want peace. I'm saying it like that.
with responsibility.
Yeah, the Freemasons don't
And
want y'all
that's
to
why
fuck with me
things
like
felt
that.
so heavy.
I'm the
Because your
valuable pick,
future
bitch.
isn't ordinary. The places you're about to go
It's the
require
small,
a
it's
version
the
of you
ones
can
that
carry weight
the
in
ones that want to
silence,
take an extra gift
influence
card, not
without
realizing they're gonna
manipulation,
get fucked
and
up by their own
rise without
Freemasons
losing
doing that.
yourself. And now, the record is in.
That's
You
a
didn't
secret
just
I want to say.
survive. You
Let me say it
stayed
one more
clean
time.
in
Let me say the secret to y'all Facebook people too, because a lot of these people on Facebook stay in this town that's watching me. Let me tell y'all something. This is the truth too. When y'all feel the need to come fuck with me, please understand that them Freemasons gonna fuck y'all ass up. I see it all the time, because y'all be doing too much. They not asking y'all to do all that. They just want y'all to figure out things that I'm doing. They want y'all to tell me to do certain things. But when y'all take it amongst y'allself to do all that extra shit, they gonna fuck y'all ass up. So your best bet is just don't come my way. Don't say shit to me. I promise you. I'm saving you.
didn't just survive. You stayed clean in the middle of chaos. That's why the next doors won't just open. They'll recognize
They
your
don't want
energy
that
the
shit to come
second you
back to them.
approach,
So you
and
doing too
they'll
much.
open for you. Number 6. Not all opportunities were real. Some were disguises designed to derail you. You were tempted with flash, but you chose substance. That's why the real doors are opening. The
Yeah,
trap
because
wasn't
every
failure.
day I have, for like 2 weeks, I haven't had nobody ask me. But like for the past year, it's a lot of people come to me strategically around the time that things are taken from me, and they come to me with these crazy adventures of me making money. And this is why I'm stopping it right here, because this is true. Like a lot of people notice that all money don't make me jump. Like I don't care how much you tell me, I am not gonna do it. I have so much pride, I will not fucking do it. And so far I've been turning down shit. People offer me, you can make $500, you can make this, and I sit there literally and tell them no. And they call, oh, you broke, blah, blah, blah. And they true feelings come out. Oh, I'm broke now. I'm broke, I know it, but I'm still not finna do that.
Opening. The trap wasn't failure. It was success that came with strings. And you had the courage to walk away from what everyone else would have died to have. My dear chosen ones,
Look out here
here's a
looking at them
truth
little
most people
kids.
can't handle.
Damn, that's
The
sad.
hardest test isn't always pain. It's pleasure dressed in the perfect disguise. When you're chosen, the traps don't look like destruction. They look like dreams. That's what makes them dangerous. They don't come waving red flags. They show up clapping, smiling, promising. That promotion, that relationship, that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, all of it looked golden on the outside. People around you said, take it. They cheered like it was your moment. But deep down, something felt off. Something didn't align. And you couldn't explain it to anyone, because on paper, it was perfect. But that's the trick. The most dangerous offers are the ones that come with applause, but ask you to trade pieces of yourself in silence. Chosen ones, you were never tested with just setbacks. You were tested with setups that looked like shortcuts to your breakthrough, but really traps wrapped in validation. A relationship that felt right, but slowly dimmed your light. A platform that boosted your reach, but dulled your message. A job that paid well but demanded you shrink. You felt it. That quiet tug. That gut whisper saying, this isn't it. And while others ran toward the spotlight, you paused. You stood still in a world sprinting toward instant
I took
success.
the bag
You
inside
let
the
it
house.
pass, even when it hurt, even when it looked like you were missing out. That's what makes you different. The test was never about resisting something obviously toxic.
Let me put y'all up here,
It was about
because
walking
I want y'all
away
to see
from
these
what looked
police
like
up
a
through
blessing,
riding by.
but required you to betray your intuition to keep it. And you didn't sell out. You didn't water yourself down to make other people comfortable. You didn't contort your truth just to get picked. That kind of restraint, it's rare. You knew if it costs your integrity, it's too expensive, no matter how shiny it looks. And now, because you didn't fall for the counterfeit, you're about to be handed the real thing. Alignment that doesn't require compromise. Elevation that doesn't demand a mask. Opportunities that won't drain your soul to maintain. That's what they don't teach you. Sometimes the biggest win is walking away from the wrong yes. And you did. That's why you're not just ready. You're qualified for what's next. You weren't fooled. You were focused. And that's why the real doors, the ones made for you, are finally opening. Number 7. Your tears were data. Proof that you endured without letting the pain redesign you. Your breakdown wasn't weakness. It was the signature that sealed your promotion. They saw the tears as cracks. What they didn't know is those weren't cracks. That was the pressure leaking before it turned you into a diamond. My dear chosen ones, you know the moments I'm talking about. The ones where you kept your smile together in public, only to collapse into silence behind closed doors. Those nights where holding yourself up became its own kind of battle, where the world thought you were fine, but inside, you were barely breathing. And still, you got up. Let's get this clear. Your tears were never weakness. They were never a sign that you were breaking. They were the proof that you were still human while walking through things most people would have folded under. That pain you couldn't explain. That hollow ache that made no sense because on paper you were doing everything right. That was the test. And guess what? You passed. No one saw how hard it hit. The disappointment, the rejection, the feeling of being invisible no matter how present you were for others. But those silent storms you weathered, they were being recorded, not by the crowd, not by cameras, but by something higher, something deeper, a system that doesn't grade by appearances, but by endurance. Every tear you shed behind the scenes, that was data, emotional evidence that you kept showing up, even when your soul was dragging. The world didn't see it. They were too busy clapping for noise. But life, real life, measures something else. Purity under pressure. You didn't get bitter. You didn't go cold. You didn't become what tried to break you. And that's why you're about to be elevated. Not because you smiled through the pain, but because you felt it, owned it, and still refused to lose your essence to it. Your breakdowns were essays written in silence, and your tears, the ink. People will ask why things are suddenly working for you now, why doors are opening, why you're rising. What they don't realize is you already paid the price. You paid in sleepless nights. You paid in quiet suffering. You paid in the restraint it took not to lash out when you had every right to. This isn't luck. This is earned. This is what it looks like when someone walks through the fire and doesn't let it change who they are at the core. So no, your tears weren't a breakdown. They were a message, a confession, a battle cry.
Oh, I wish I could listen to
And
this
you
song.
didn't need to explain it. You just had to survive it. And now, chosen one, it's your time. Your scars have signed the paperwork. The results are in. And the doors that stayed locked for years, they're about to open because pain was the proof. And you gave it everything. And now, chosen ones, you understand. Every silent tear, every private breakdown, every moment you thought no one noticed. It all mattered. You weren't breaking, you were being built. This was never about surviving the pain. It was about proving who you are through it. And now, the wait is over. The doors are opening not just because you endured, but because you evolved. If this spoke to your spirit, hit that like button, subscribe for what's next, and drop 77 in the comments if you know this message was meant for you. Share this with someone walking through their silent exam.
Okay, let me start it over. So many players involved.
Show me something that TikTok overhyped, but actually
I
got it
need
right.
that thing.
Baby, for me, it's this. I use it like there's no tomorrow.
The inheritance your
I
grandparents
need that
left you
thing.
wasn't just money and property. It was divine bait designed to expose every single enemy in your life and destroy them all in one
Okay,
devastating
so let's switch accounts. Let me go to my other channel and see. Might give me a bunch of music. Okay, Tyler Perry is exposed. What you really being? See, I don't know if. Oh, she's so pretty. I haven't seen her channel in so long. Okay, let's see. Exposing American history's biggest lie told ever. Stain Calloway. First. It's a lot of Tyler Perry. Let me do it over. I'm kind of like struggling. My freaking body hurts so bad today, but it's how I slept. True American horror story they want you to forget. Mother Rosa. I don't know if I could review these videos, man. Oh, look at Martin Lawrence with his daughters. They look just like him. God, they look just like him. Okay, I don't know if I could review these videos. Look at Peach. She looks so pretty. Okay, let me try a different channel. I can't look at these. What? Okay, I gotta go back to this. Oh.
Welcome the anointed ones.
Okay, so 58 minutes ago, you got people wondering who the fuck.
Wondering who they thought they were to try you. See, they mistook your divine energy for weakness, your kindness for stupidity, your light for something they could dim whenever they felt like it. They had the audacity to plot against someone who carries divine protection they couldn't even see coming. The universe was taking notes the whole time, building their karma case file while they thought they were building yours.
So looking at Obsidian,
now they're sitting there realizing they tried to go to war with someone who was never meant to lose. And honey, that realization is eating them alive. They started small. One person
is that Steve Harvey voice?
decided they didn't like you. Maybe because you threatened their position. Maybe because you reminded them of everything they weren't becoming. Instead of handling their insecurity internally, they decided to make you the problem. You probably remember how it escalated. That first person found a second person who was willing to join their little hate club. Then 2 became 3. 3 became 5. Before you knew it, you had a whole group of people who had never really known you, deciding behind your your back who you were and who you should be. They felt powerful in their numbers. They got high off each other's negativity, feeding into this toxic group dynamic.
Let me tell him, because this comment give me anxiety with Steve Harvey's voice, but I'm still listening. Let me tell him, please go back to your old voice. I'm going to put, please don't change. Don't change who you are. Especially the voice that caught my attention. I could feel it. So, on days I'm really frustrated, it's what makes me smile. And put some confetti.
Down about you became their favorite pastime. What they didn't realize was that their unity against you was actually fragile. It was built on lies, jealousy, and shared insecurity, not the kind of foundation that lasts when real pressure gets applied. They were about to discover just how quickly their alliance would crumble when the truth started surfacing. Meanwhile, something else was happening in the spiritual realm. Every person they recruited to their cause was actually being marked by the universe. Every conversation they had about you was being monitored by forces they couldn't see. Their own words were becoming the evidence that would eventually destroy them. While they were busy gossiping about your life, you were actually living it. You might have been going through real challenges, a difficult divorce, leaving an abusive relationship, figuring out your career path, raising children, or navigating major life transitions. You were dealing with actual problems that required actual solutions. And what were they focused on? Whether your hair color was appropriate for a parent, whether you should be smoking marijuana as an adult, whether your outfit was too sexy for their comfort, whether you lost
I'm sorry, I can't get into that, boo. I tried to. I don't know, something about Steve Harvey's voice. Okay, let's start it over. I don't know. Whole town is apologizing to you. Who is that? Okay, they never expected you to fight this hard. Okay, you just pulled off. Wait. You just pulled off the controversial plot twist. No, okay, let's see. God said this is insane. Alright, the first video, I guess I'll look at that.
Typically, when you hear the word no credit, Jack, it usually means high self-price.
Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal will shock many and change everything they thought they knew. You've just confirmed the biggest viral rumor. And it's true. By pulling off this controversial plot twist, you've shattered the illusions that millions held onto tightly. This moment is not just a simple revelation, it marks a profound shift in reality that only the truly awakened can grasp. What once seemed like speculation or fantasy has now become undeniable fact. And with this truth, you've ignited a cultural awakening. If you're watching this, take a moment to hit that like button. Subscribe to help us reach 50,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11, a signal to amplify the energy of this message. The path ahead may be met with disbelief and backlash, but your courage to expose the hidden reality is a powerful stand for authenticity in a world built on illusion. This is your moment, the turning point where everything begins to fall into place. For years, what many believed to be nothing more than internet gossip has now been confirmed as undeniable truth. This revelation shattered the barrier between speculation and reality, leaving millions stunned and reeling. When something so widely dismissed finally surfaces as fact, it forces a reckoning, an awakening to the blurry lines between rumor and reality. It's no longer just chatter in chat rooms. or conspiracy.
So here we go again. They didn't give me my mail, and yesterday, that guy said he dropped off a package. I called them. They said that it wasn't actually dropped off. It was supposed to be rerouted. So I was asking them. It seemed funny, but as long as they say that I didn't miss my package, but it's weird that he marked it as dropped off. I feel like because I called, it stopped him from what he was gonna do because he literally marked it as dropped off and stopped at my house when I saw it say dropped off. So now this guy just passed by, stopped at my house again, and didn't give me my mail. And this is why my daughter missed her evaluation and had SSI take her funding from her because these people strategically hold my mail. They go in my mail. They steal my stuff literally out the fucking like, and it ain't regular people.
And reality. It's no longer just
Like,
chatter in chat
it's
rooms or
crazy,
conspiracy
man.
in comment
I'm just tired
sections.
of all this shit.
It's a seismic
I'm
shift
really
that
tired of all this
demands
shit.
attention. Think about the sheer
I'm
magnitude
really
of
tired of all
disproving
this
collective
shit.
skepticism. The internet thrives on disbelief, often ridiculing the very idea of unconfirmed stories. Yet, when the chosen one
Tired of this
stepped
shit.
forward and validated the rumor, it wasn't just a personal confession, it was a crack in the very foundation of trust many had built around this narrative. This moment revealed how fragile online myths really are, and how quickly the illusion can dissolve when confronted with truth. What makes this confirmation so compelling is not only its rarity, but its
Who's
impact
got
on
your
the
back?
human psyche. People often cling to comforting lies or convenient falsehoods because the truth can be unsettling or painful. But here, the truth burst forth with undeniable force, demanding recognition even from the most skeptical corners of the web. It's a reminder that sometimes reality refuses to be ignored, no matter how hard we try. More than just validation, this truth served as a catalyst for cultural upheaval. When a figure of immense influence dismantles a myth, it sends shockwaves through fan bases, communities, and entire digital ecosystems. Suddenly, everything that once felt safe, familiar, or exciting becomes unstable, forcing people to confront new realities and re-evaluate their beliefs. This is the power and peril of proving a viral rumor true. Finally, this moment represents a rare and courageous act in a world often fueled by performative narratives and curated facades. Confirming the rumor was not just about setting the record straight. It was a bold declaration that authenticity matters, even when it comes at the cost of comfort or popularity. It's a lesson that truth, while disruptive, carries an undeniable weight and power that cannot be silenced forever. No one saw it coming. The chosen one orchestrated a plot twist so radical, so divisive, it instantly became the talk of every corner of the internet. Unlike scripted storylines designed for shock value, this real-life twist carried genuine emotional stakes. It tore through carefully constructed perceptions and left a trail of stunned reactions. This wasn't just a surprise, it was a game changer. Controversial plot twists in media often garner praise for creativity or daring storytelling, but this twist was different. It wasn't a fictional narrative, but a raw, lived experience laid bare for millions to witness. It disrupted the collective comfort zone, forcing fans and critics alike to reassess what they thought they knew. The emotional gravity of this moment stemmed from its authenticity, a truth dropped at the crossroads of myth and reality. The internet thrives on drama, but rarely does a moment cause such polarizing responses simultaneously. Admiration, betrayal, disbelief, and outrage, all swirling in a digital storm. This plot twist became the focal point of countless debates, think pieces, and viral content, highlighting how one bold reveal can ripple through an entire culture. It was a catalyst for conversations that exposed deeper truths about identity, trust, and the hunger for realness. Moreover, this moment revealed a profound
Yeah,
human truth.
I'm still trying to understand how do people get upset with you when you need help. Like everybody in the world is upset with me, not for only asking for help, for even showing that I'm struggling. Like that shit don't make sense to me. It really don't. It's backwards. Like, huh? Usually you get people that be upset with you when you doing real good in life and you know what I'm saying, you ain't giving them money and whatever the fuck they feel like it is. But when a person is upset with you for being in a situation that they didn't put themselves in, it it really tells me everything.
Hunger for realness. Moreover, this moment revealed a profound human truth.
I think
We fear change,
people just
especially
showing me how they really felt about me when they felt like I was winning. You were secretly mad because you literally mad that I'm asking people and you for help.
when it threatens narratives that define us. The controversy wasn't merely about the facts unveiled, it was about what those facts represented, a challenge to comfort,
No, I
a
don't. I
disruption.
don't think I know everything. I just analyze that. I analyze people's behaviors for a living because that's just who I am. I have to analyze. I need to realize what the fuck I'm doing and what I'm supposed to be expected of doing. So I'm noticing that shit. So no, I don't think I know it all. I just know what I'm saying. And people are showing me that they never was happy for me when they pretended to be happy for me, when they thought I was doing good, when I was really struggling still. Just didn't tell them. But now that I'm showing you the truth, like, hey, 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 this is what's happening to me. Hey, 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 hey. Ku Klux Klan is trying to take me out. Hey, 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 being sarcastic, but it's the truth. Like, and you bitches, people are mad. I'm not understanding that.
A challenge to comfort, a disruption of fantasy, and a
Some
call
people even feel the need to show me that they don't want to talk to me. You people don't understand this. I am the most isolated mind. I don't care to be around people. Like I be ready for people to leave when they come to my house. I don't care that you don't want to speak to me. You should be caring that I don't want to speak to
a
you.
deeper understanding. The chosen one didn't just drop a bombshell, they cracked open the fragile veneer of online personas. At its core, this
All that
chosen
putting
wasn't
people on pedestals, that shit dead. I will never do that again because you can't put me on one.
about destruction, but transformation. It invited a
All that lying for
reconsideration of
people making them
values,
look good
pushing
for
audiences
online.
to decide what truly
Nah,
matters,
babe. That
image or
shit dead.
integrity, spectacle or sincerity. It was a raw, unpredictable
I
moment of
tried to do
truth
it
that
out of love
reframed
for
the
y'all,
conversation
but you
around
don't
digital
love me.
fame and the
You could have
complex
secretly
realities
blessed me.
behind the screens.
That's how
Before
love
the
works.
revelation,
Secretly
the
bless me.
chosen one existed mostly as a silent
I
observer
told these
in the
folks my phone is off. I can't. I need help so that I could get back in my car, so I could drive my car, because my registration went off on my birthday. I asked people before my birthday. I kept saying, I know people gonna give me shit on my birthday. I'm gonna be straight. The fact that nobody not even called me to tell me happy birthday from Messenger. Y'all all can find me online, but you didn't even call me to say happy birthday to me. You didn't, and if you did call me and see my phone was off, why didn't you bless me or cash at me? But that's just, I'm expecting too much.
Before the revelation,
Nobody
the
don't gotta do
chosen
shit
one
for you, girl.
existed mostly as a silent observer in the vast online
Get your shit
landscape.
together. We all got
Someone
ours together.
watched,
I get
admired,
it.
and
I
mythologized
fucking
from
get it.
afar. But the weight of concealed truth eventually became
Then I
unbearable.
started saying certain things about me struggling. Certain friends and family members was posting, like, strategically showing me, bitch, I'm good. And yes, I analyzed behavior, so I knew that was for me.
What
So here we
began as
go. I'm
quiet
not thinking it's
reflection
not thinking I know
transformed into an
everything.
unavoidable
I
need
just
to disrupt the
analyzed your
status quo,
behavior.
even if reluctantly. This shift from passive presence to
And
active.
again, I could never, I could never flex like that if I know my folks is fucked up. But that's the
Status
difference
quo,
between me and you.
even if reluctantly. This shift from passive presence to
I
active
be sick to my
disruptor
stomach
is a deeply human journey.
figuring out what I could
Many
do.
can relate to the feeling of holding back, fearing the consequences of revealing
But everybody
uncomfortable
be minding.
truths.
See, this the thing about the world. Everybody quick to say they minding their business when you need help, but they be all in your fucking business to criticize you, contradicting yourself.
The chosen one wrestled with this dilemma, torn between
Keep
preserving the
that same
narrative that
energy.
brought adoration and the
Keep
urge
that
to be
same energy.
authentic. This internal battle is something audiences seldom see behind the polished digital personas.
See, I'm a
The quiet
forgiver. I forgive people when they cross me. Even though I don't forget, I'm a forgiver. So it's like it's easy to be kind, and it's not all about money. It's with me. Y'all should know, to the people that know me best. It's y'all should know me, babe. I will ride with you till the wheels fall off when we ain't got no bread. It's the fact that folks feel the need to go silent on me because you see I need help. It's as if you saying, bitch, finally, ho, you fucked up now. Damn.
turmoil,
Okay.
the isolation, the courage it takes to break silence.
Finally, ho, you fucked up.
Becoming a
We can pick at
disruptor
you.
is
Ha
never a
ha ha.
choice made lightly. It's an
Finally, I'm
act of
doing better than you in
vulnerability
my
that
mind. Whole
opens
time
one
you
up to
probably was
judgment,
already doing
backlash,
better
and
than me, but
loneliness.
you are a
The
jealous
chosen
spirit.
one
But call
understood the
me
risks,
jealous.
but chose authenticity over safety. A decision that cost them friendships,
Not me.
trust.
When pissy hoes call me and give me their life stories about whatever they going through, my spectrum ass mind, I go in roach mode and try to figure out what I could do to make these people smile. But not these people. When they see me, they see a smile gone and my mouth tooted up like they tell me to love myself and walking around mad. Because I'm really focusing on pain, so please don't do that. But anyways, when I'm walking around with my mouth tooted up because my bones hurt so motherfucking bad that it's making me look like I'm miserable and all of that shit that they say about me, what you don't understand is, babe, the thing is, this the thing, because all of that shit be cap anyways. But the fact that you thinking that's what it is and you choose to expose it to me and say it to me, it shows how you really feel about yourself and how you really feel about me. I don't know if people understand that shit. It's showing how you really feel about yourself inside. You so hurt and depressed that you gotta bully somebody that you know is down. And then you gotta feel the need to tell them, bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't never been shit. Obviously, in your eyes, I was, because you see a bitch thirsty and can't give me nothing to drink.
Authenticity over safety.
Matter of fact, I gotta go get me something to drink now.
Friendships, trust, and a part of their public image. This transformation reveals the emotional toll behind moments of viral truth-telling. This reluctant disruption also highlights a critical paradox of online fame, the tension between personal truth and public expectation. Many influencers feel trapped in narratives crafted by followers, brands, and cultural momentum. The moment the chosen one stepped beyond the expected script, they shattered the illusion of control and conformity that often governs digital identities. Ultimately, this story is a powerful reminder that sometimes truth-tellers don't seek the spotlight. They inherit it by force of necessity. The journey from silent observer to reluctant disruptor is a testament to the courage required to challenge collective delusions and speak truths that many fear to voice. When the chosen one dropped their revelation, the digital world didn't just react, it convulsed. Social media timelines flooded with shock, confusion, and outrage. Forums lit up with heated debates, and news outlets scrambled to cover what quickly became a global viral sensation. The sheer scale of the reaction demonstrated how one moment can cascade into a worldwide cultural phenomenon. This wasn't just a ripple on the surface of online culture. It was a deep tremor that unsettled ecosystems built on fandom, identity, and storytelling. The revelation exposed the fragility of digital fame.
Damn, I should have
How
made
much
Scott
of what we
open this
consume
shit.
online is shaped by narratives carefully constructed, and how easily those narratives can collapse when confronted with truth. It was a wake-up call for millions who had blindly accepted a curated
didn't
reality.
see that. I couldn't even open the
Social media
goddamn.
algorithms
I
amplified.
couldn't even open this water just now. Like, my hands is swollen right now. My feet is swollen. So when people come try to compare their lives to me, understand that my body don't work like yours. Just cause, and I even tell the doctors this. I be wanting to go in the stall by myself so they won't tell. See, look, this weird. I'm finna make you understand why I do this. I be wanting my doctor to talk to me separate, because I don't want her to tell my kids, you're a miracle, and make them think that I don't have issues, bitch. No, that's not what it is. Only time I let them come out was when I go to look at Facebook. Hating ass shit. When I go to my rheumatologist, I want them to hear how fucked up my bones are. I want them to hear that. But my doctor called me a miracle. So to the people that wish all of these health things on me, you don't understand that I am extremely healthy because of how I eat. If I didn't eat the way I eat and live the way I live, I won't be here today. I won't. So don't tell me I have fucking diseases that I don't have, because you probably do. All right, Facebook. I like when Facebook do that. These apps are violating people's freedom of speech. These are a lot of violations that need to be addressed as soon as possible, because it's crazy that when I say certain things, they cut my lives and stuff, and now it's telling me I can't open the app. Like, it's literally telling me I can't open the app. Okay, so y'all know I gotta document everything. Look at this. It's telling me I was just live on Facebook, and they do this every single day. When I say certain things, they cut me off. So you see, it's telling me can't open the app. Your battery is getting hot. Your battery is getting hot. All right. The reason why my battery, hold on, let me see it. So the battery is getting hot. The reason the battery's getting hot because there's someone else hacked into this device. You when see the phone have certain amount of gigabytes, and the software is a certain size. So when it's two different softwares connected on the device, no matter what it is, it's gonna make the phone or the device heat up. It's gonna make it hot. So this is what I'm seeing right now. My phone is hacked into right now, and that's the reason why it literally shut off. It shut off when I said what I said, and now it's telling me that my battery is getting hot. There's no sun in this car. All right, back to what I was doing. All right, let me just go live on my other channel. I'll come back to Facebook after that. See, I'm going on YouTube. Oh, it's telling me I can't open any of the apps. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I thought I was gonna go live on YouTube, but it's also telling me that I can't even touch any of the apps. You see, it's preventing me from even using any of the apps. I can't go into the gallery, can't go on here, no contacts. I can't go into the camera. I can't go into nothing, as you can see. Let's try to see if I can go into the settings. This is a huge indicator that someone's hacked into my phone right now. And that explains all of the charges that be popping up all the time that don't be by me. Okay, let's see. So it's letting me go in my settings, but it's just preventing me from touching any of the apps. All right, y'all. I be sending stuff to PIs, so all these apps I'm getting their ass in trouble when they try to move fast to make me shut up. These are violent freedom. Look now, here we go. So now I can go live. See, I wish I would have stayed live to show you. It's all about the things I say that they cap me for. So that's another violation, y'all. All right, let's go back live. I'm gonna title this freedom of speech doesn't exist. I know, I know, I know, I know. Let's put it right here. Okay. So I'm trying to go live and it already stopped me. Okay. I like when they do that. It makes me feel so superior.
Every angle of
So
the
people
story.
can laugh at me to see that I'm capped from Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. That they thinking I will never make a dollar, but it really don't matter.
From supportive voices to
I post
fierce
for fun,
critics,
so I really
the
don't give a shit.
backlash was immediate and intense, showing
I
how
depend
quickly
on the
digital
see. Look,
communities can
when I
turn
first
against
did
the
YouTube, YouTube was holding my money. Let's talk about this YouTube on my Valenciaga channel. They was holding it for a whole year, and I was making more money off of the fans and the people that loved me. I didn't make shit from YouTube for a year after I was already uh made enough. I had revenue, and they held it for a whole year. So trust me, I'm not giving a shit about YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Them paying me. They just making their companies and their apps look bad by capping me. That's the truth. So let's keep going.
digital communities can turn against those who defy
And like I said,
expectations.
I know
But the
somebody just
outpouring of
recently told me, girl, they gonna end up taking your account down. I got a whole bunch of other accounts that's ready to go. It's fine. And I got one that's going viral that I have not showed my face on, and I won't show my face on that bitch. Yeah.
support and empathy from others also revealed the complexity of human response to disruption. Some found hope and inspiration in the courage to reveal
That's how I
truth.
knew I was capped. Because I made another channel after Valenciaga started going to shit. After that person came on my channel and said I could sit from my living room and have you evicted from your home. I was evicted after that, and told me that who do you think owns Google? I mean, who do you think owns YouTube? Google does. You ain't gonna make a dime. Right after that, I noticed they was capping me. So I made that channel to compare and contrast. I didn't make it for other reasons. I made it to compare and contrast as I analyzed the app. And I noticed right away that channel started flourishing. And I never showed, I kept it like that. I never showed my face, and I never will.
Some found
I never
hope.
will until they do what they keep threatening me, saying to me, saying that they're gonna shut my shit down. They don't know I've been documenting. Y'all just saw a little piece of it. I screen record and I show everything. So I will bring all that shit on that channel, babe. I will go live because on that channel I could go
And
live.
inspiration in the courage to reveal truth, while others felt betrayed. This moment
YouTube don't
also
even know it's me on
underscored the
that channel.
modern
I promise you,
power of
because
digital
it'll be capped if they knew it was me. It'll be capped if they knew it was me.
I've been waiting for you. Do you have good news?
felt
But that
betrayed.
channel, I got 11K on that channel, 11,000 subscribers, and tell me why Valencia only have 2,000 and it's been at 2,000 for years, and that other channel is at 11K.
How
And I made it
once
after.
revealed can travel faster and farther than ever before.
And I'm telling you, I'm being honest with y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. They up against a whole bunch of freedom of speech violations, a lot of financial cap, because the channel that got 11K on it, I haven't got a dime yet from it. You know what I'm saying? That's the funny part. I can't get it because the way that I gotta get it distributed out to me, I have to put I have to do a lot, and I had somebody else information with this that I was doing a YouTube channel with at the time. So in order for me to get the money that's sitting on there, that's another thing that's been on my mind. I'm gonna just sue YouTube if I have to. But in order for me to get that, I would have to expose myself to them, and they want that because they're trying to see who it is. That's why they're holding it.
Grappling with real emotions,
so there we go.
And consequences. Ultimately,
that's me letting you know I do shit for free. It don't matter.
It cracked open the door for a more honest conversation.
There you go, YouTube. I had to tell you who's the truth.
Authenticity,
keep on.
And the cost of living a life under the constant gaze of the internet.
And why I be telling people I know how to go viral. I know that me talking about this is fucking me up. But guess what? Do I want to live? You know what I'm saying? And talk about the shit, or do I just want to be sacrificed and just take the cash? Which one?
The truth.
Because ain't nobody gonna help me. Why the fuck would I put myself in that predicament? Ain't nobody gonna justify me when they take me out. Ain't nobody, no weapon form sure prosper. I see that. Ain't nobody, all they go, oh, she had a sad life. That's it. And they gonna leave that, let that be my legacy. You got me fucked up from the back.
Dismantle a crafted persona. They shattered a long-standing myth that millions had embraced.
She had a hard life. She was going through it. No, bitch. These people was fucking with me. And I see you ain't gonna say the truth.
And social narratives. To break it was to unravel a deeply ingrained cultural story, exposing the vulnerability beneath.
But see, the thing is, like, if I had a support system, I wouldn't care about none of this. I would be smiling all the way to the bank every time they do stuff to me. I won't address it. This the truth, too. I would never address it. I wouldn't care. It's the peace of mind that I care about. And the fact that they keep coming at me because they really want to take my kids. That's the only thing. These people, and not for good reasons. Literally, I just explained to y'all that they didn't release my kids to me after they trapped me and shit. They wouldn't release them to me, was finna adopt them out. And only reason they released them is because my daughter said that she got touched, and I started screaming to the mountains. And then all of a sudden, the adoption's going away, and mom is getting the kids now. I saw through that shit. So I started crying when they told me. Instead of me crying for tears of joy, I was crying saying, damn, they was finna take my kids. When they called and said I was getting them back finally. Because I analyzed it. Like I do everything else. Like, they only doing this because I talked about this shit online. They only did this because I reached out to their higher ups. They only giving me the kids back because I shined the light on this shit. But folks are telling me that I am causing my own problems by justifying myself. This shit don't make sense.
They give meaning, create heroes, and provide a framework for understanding complex realities.
You want to help me out, bless me. So if you don't want to hear me talk about these Freemasons, to the ones that's in this little program, this sorry ass program that you think that you balling because you with them, if you don't want me to talk about their ass, bless me, babe. Anonymously too. Don't show me that you did it. I move like that anyways. Don't tell me you did it. Anonymously bless me, and you will see I won't never talk about this shit. And when you bless me with enough, you won't never hear me talk about these gay ass, these bitch ass, gay ass. Oh, I'm trying to be nice.
With many. When that myth was cracked, it wasn't just
I'm trying to be nice.
It was emotionally disorienting for those who had invested identity and trust in it. Breaking a myth is a
bunch of old perverted ass men too. I'm noticing it. You want to hear the truth? It's a bunch of old perverted ass men that's obsessed with me. That's doing this shit. They walk around with these veteran rings on, these Freemason rings on. So when you ask me how do I know it's because bitch, they come with their veteran hats on, bitch, and they Freemason ring. Suck a dick.
But also a painful one. It forces a confrontation with uncomfortable truths and shatters illusions that offer comfort.
All it do is tell me of the ties that's in my family. Y'all niggas don't want me to expose that shit. Obviously, well, you will be blessing me to shut the fuck up. If you cared about my protection, you will be paying me, bitch, to tell me to shut the fuck up at this point. Do a Diddy move, ho.
This moment highlighted how deeply intertwined identity
Let
and
me eat my
narrative
pickle.
can be for both the chosen one and their audience. It was a profound cultural unmasking, demanding everyone reconsider what they believed was
real. They happy. You showing me you happy, babe. You can't bless me. You showing me you happy. You want me fucked up.
In the digital age.
Especially to the people that I helped out. Babe, you gonna get badass karma seeing a little bitch go through this shit and you can't reach out. I swear you gonna get bad karma. I'm praying for it.
Symbols, the pressure to maintain an idealized image can become suffocating. The chosen one exposed how this mythologizing can trap people in roles that no longer reflect their true
Since they got
selves,
people
highlighting the
telling me that my folks don't care about me, let me tell you.
In the end, cracking the myth
I know you don't care about me, babe. It's obvious. Everybody else see it.
Painful but honest reckoning that challenged millions.
I talk so much good shit about my folks back home. Let me tell y'all too. The other ones that's watching me on Facebook from Miami to Georgia. Let me tell y'all. I'll speak so highly of y'all pissy asses to these folks here in Rome. Yes, everybody know one man. Let's say it because my information been leaked everywhere. I ran to the mountains and bitches exposed where I'm at. So here we go. I talk so highly of you pissy ass motherfuckers, and I tell people how much love we have in Florida, and that we don't notice that we have it because we move different from these people that show that they never had the correct love. See, one thing about, and I'm still gonna say this because it's the truth. One thing about people in Florida, we went through a lot. We saw our folks go through a lot. So it gave us a soft spot to where when we see people, this how we flex. And I just told somebody this shit recently, like a month ago. See, our flex is, what they do is they pick at people. They got to go get in their best, put on their best outfit, wash their car, and flex on you. See, back home, we don't do that. If we know you fucked up, we might drop, we're gonna talk shit, drop groceries at your house if we feel like you struggling, you can't eat. And we gonna tell you that shit. Bitch, there you go. I done blessed your asshole. But not these people. They don't move like that. But see, I speak of y'all highly and I say my face clean in Florida, because it is. No matter how much they validate this shit, this is the truth. My face is clean in Florida, especially Miami and Dade County, because of my deeds and how I moved my whole fucking life. Plus, I was a popular ass bitch in school. I ran track. I was one of the fastest whores. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people looked up to me for those reasons. So, and I helped a lot of people. So I expected people to show out for me. And this is what I told somebody specific. And the fact to see how this shit play out, y'all give these bitches a ha 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 at me. Y'all can't never talk to me with a silver spoon or a gold one. I promise you. You gave them hoes the green light to say your people don't care about you, but they don't know that y'all secretly be messaging me, telling me shit, but you can't show your face because you scared of these Freemasons. When they don't realize the Freemasons will give y'all, they'll help y'all. They'll bless y'all. This the truth. Let me tell the scary ones who be scared to come and put my pickle up, bitch. Let me tell the scary ones, because this shit the truth. They need to know. Let me tell y'all scary ones who scared to support your friend. Let me tell you. The Freemasons will actually bless you, whores, if you was around me. They'll give you secret gift cards. The thing is, you got to know how to finesse their ass and help me steal. But see, y'all don't know how to do that. See, you too scared. This will show me that a lot of y'all know that I'm telling the truth, because a lot of y'all start acting funny with me when I start talking about this. Like, most of them was thinking I'm having a mental breakdown. That's fine. It's cool. It looks like it. But some of y'all knew I was telling the truth, and you fell back from me thinking that I cared. No. But then some of them reach out to me when they think I got money. See, look, I'm giving it to y'all and tell you how fake people are. Some of them think that I'm with the Illuminati. And a lot of them, they secretly watch me and then they reach out to me and ask me for stuff. I've had like 4, 5 different old friends reach out to me, and I'm not including some friends I feel like friends. We help each other. I'm talking about the ones that never did shit for me ever. Reach out to me, ask me, cash out them. Can you give me $20 to go to that car again? Can you give me $20? Oh, V, do you got $100? V, they ask me for money, bro. And it's crazy. I'm asking y'all, those same people that was been asking me randomly for cash, there are nowhere to be found. So to the people that's in this town that's watching and y'all saying that I'm broken, people don't care about me, just know that those people secretly do care about me just like you do. Trust and believe. The only difference is they really love me, babe. You don't. Okay? They just scared. So let me tell you that next time you try to feel the need to tell me, your folks don't care about you, no, bitch. My folks are scared as fuck. They're scary. Okay?
Fantasy and engage with the complex.
Don't know that I could be they little. I'm a broke plug, bitch. They will bless you. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Something tragic yet predictable.
Because I've seen people. I've seen them bless people for being around me, because they want you to keep tabs on me. That's why they do it, bitch. So I've seen them bless certain people, and certain people change up on me. But I also seen people get affected by these Freemasons. So y'all better troll with caution, bitch. Thinking that you got one up on me, bitch. They gonna drag you through the mud.
The internet turns
Now that's the
from
truth.
adoration to accusation. What had once been admiration
morphed
into anger,
I would just not fuck with the girl. I just stay
criticism.
away from her if I was y'all.
Painful paradox. Speaking truth can
When somebody make you come our way, say, oh hell, nah, I ain't going around that crazy bitch. Say whatever you gotta say. Just don't come fuck with me.
Shattered expectations and wounded emotions. Online communities can feel like
don't say nothing to me.
When a member breaks
let's keep it like that. You had one.
They risk exile.
You had one lifetime opportunity to meet a kind bitch like me, and you will never find one like me again. So just take it as what it is and keep it moving. Don't speak to me, because we see that we don't have the same warrior blood, babe.
The chosen one became a target for digital mobs hungry for
At Viber, we're
boy, if
experts
they
in small
only knew the
business
truth,
insurance. We think
Facebook, if they only knew the truth for the scary ones, they would have treated me better a long time ago. A lot of these folks too. I'm really telling the whole truth, because I'm really, when I get aggravated, I tell the truth. So if you ever want me to tell you the truth on anything, catch me when I'm aggravated. I promise you, I wouldn't give two shits how it come out. I'm going to tell you the truth.
The chosen one became a target for digital mobs hungry for outrage and retribution. Comments flooded in with disbelief and contempt as many struggled to reconcile the person they thought they knew with the reality laid bare. This kind of rejection can be devastating, stripping away more than reputation.
Right.
It erodes trust.
Right.
The intensity of the backlash reveals the collective fear of facing uncomfortable truths. People often prefer convenient falsehoods because they are easier to process emotionally.
Right.
When those illusions are shattered, the hurt can be redirected as anger toward the messenger rather than introspection about the larger picture. The chosen one faced this harsh reality head-on, bearing the brunt of collective pain and confusion. Yet this fierce reaction also underscores the courage required to speak out. In a culture that often rewards silence or complicity, standing up for truth means risking everything. It's a lonely path filled with public scrutiny. Yet it's also the only way to spark genuine change. The backlash wasn't just punishment, it was a brutal reminder of how fragile trust can be when truth disrupts comfort. Ultimately, the internet's turning against the chosen one was not a failure, but a sign of the deep emotional stakes involved. It exposed the raw vulnerability of a culture struggling to balance myth and reality, revealing that sometimes telling the truth comes with a cost far greater than anyone imagined. There's a raw, uncomfortable reality
that's
about
for
truth.
YouTube and Facebook. Like, that's for YouTube and Facebook. Like, it's so known that you guys are capping people. Like, it's so known because y'all strategically only cap certain people that say certain things. So these y'all risking losing the whole entire app. You don't want to pay people, but you risking losing your whole entire app. Make it make sense. Because you picked the right bitch to fuck with, babe. I'm logged. Listen, I'm taking evidence. I'm documenting. I've been documenting since the first day I've been on YouTube because I needed to know how to do these things. So I've documented all the shit y'all do. I have tons of shit that I've sent to people. So you keep capping me, it's showing your true colors. I promise you, I will help get your whole entire app sent to MySpace, babe.
Beliefs. The chosen one
trying to be nice because I really want to make a living off of it. So I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt to be kind, but you whores keep trying to teach me a lesson with all these other Freemasons, babe.
Painful dismantling of a cherished illusion.
I promise I put my whole face on this shit. That I would, if they continue, I would get the whole app shut the fuck down and they could test me if they want to. Test me, bitch.
Belief systems. When those are threatened, the reaction is often defensive and fierce. the truth became a catalyst for emotional upheaval, igniting feelings of loss
Boy,
and confusion among
because the theory I came up with, y'all don't want me to expose that shit. Fuck talking to a PI. You don't want me to expose it in a way you don't expect. Keep playing with me because I don't get embarrassed by nothing. I go on the news, bitch. I will expose you whores. Because what you're doing is you are allowing corruption to continue to happen, and you are covering it up by banning people, by capping them, financially capping them. You are violating so many violations, babe. We just starting with one by talking about freedom of speech that don't exist.
and followers. What was once a source of inspiration now felt like a personal betrayal, amplifying the intensity of the digital backlash. This firestorm wasn't purely
Financially
reactionary.
capping
It was a
financially
reflection.
capping people, you are preventing them. That's not, it's kind of putting them in a non-safe predicament, because now they can't pay their bills. Now they can't make a living. Now, to these people that really do this shit for a living, I could prove it and get big known YouTubers to sign petitions for me, babe, because my voice, as y'all know that I have the gift for gab. I would get so many people to sign this hoe for me and get this app shut the fuck down. So keep playing
How
with me.
deeply people had invested in the story.
Bitch, I walk
The
to
chosen one
whores and
had
get
become
them
a
to
symbol
sign
of
that
hope,
shit.
aspiration, or belonging. When that symbol cracked, it triggered grief akin to losing a trusted friend or
I'm willing to
mentor.
risk shutting the app
painful
down
loss
and
often
can't use it no
manifests as
more to prove a
anger,
point.
directed not at circumstance, but at the person who revealed the truth. Moreover, the firestorm highlights
See,
a
one thing
broader
about me, I
cultural
don't make threats.
phenomenon.
I do it for real,
The
bitch. So
difficulty
come on.
society has in
I asked
embracing
y'all so many
complexity.
times, hinting you whores to let me go viral overnight by telling you, leave my fucking account alone. I'm trying to make a living off of it, babe.
People crave
They
simple
riding by
narratives,
crazy. Those
heroes
people
and
right there
villains,
was,
black and white.
they stay
Truth
really like,
rarely
this shit
fits into
crazy,
neat
bro.
categories.
They're like, why are they trying to
The chosen
intimidate
one
me?
forced
It's
audiences to
beyond me.
confront ambiguity and nuance, sparking
Why they trying to
discomfort that
intimidate me
quickly
is
turned
beyond
into
me.
outrage. Could we
That's
use your
that
house
girl
to
family.
trial our 24-hour bathroom
That's that
upgrade
girl
system?
family. Hey,
We're
babe,
looking
because I
for
know
homeowners
I know
wishes to
you
confront
watching me on here, babe. Hey, tell your folks that they looking guilty, keep riding by the house, babe, because I really didn't do nothing to you. I helped you. So you making your folks do that is looking like they trying to retaliate against me, babe. You gotta call your people and tell them to get their panties out of a bunch and tell them the true story. That me and you also agreed to make a report for what that baby said, babe. You got DCF saying shady shit. You got DCF not appreciating me for acting as a mandated reporter, and they should be thanking me, sending me gift cards. You helping people fuck with me, babe. So I need for you, I don't give a fuck what you do, but one thing you need to do to help yourself is tell your folks to stop doing that little hoe shit, cause it ain't scaring me. Obviously I'm pressing buttons, but you need to let them know that all y'all gonna be locked up. I'm telling you, tell them to stop fucking driving past this bitch like that. It's a free country, but when you following me around, it's a big issue. Okay? You ain't scaring me. You should know that. They ain't scaring me. Maybe they don't know that. You need to let them know that they not scaring me. You need to let them know that them folks watching that girl, cause you know. Tell them folks watching that girl, stop riding by her. Okay?
To confront ambiguity.
Cause it's pissing me off right now, babe.
Discomfort that quickly turned into outrage.
Whole ass shit.
Despite the pain and chaos, this firestorm carried.
That's why I'm asking people help me out so I can move. Cause these people, they have to survive. I know that most of them, they have to do this shit. They have to, most of them facing going to jail. Most of them facing so many charges. So these corrupt ass Freemasons got them on tabs, bitch. I understand that shit. But one thing you don't do is come for a gentle-hearted person, bitch. Find somebody else to play with.
It demands honesty, not only from the truth teller, but from those who hear it. The intensity of the reaction speaks to the power of truth to unsettle, disrupt, and ultimately transform. The world of viral fame often thrives on fantasy, carefully constructed personas that dazzle
Riding
and
past here
inspire.
doing all
But
that
when
shit.
the
I
chosen
don't give
one
a fuck
revealed the
about none of
truth,
that.
this fantasy
I don't even know y'all.
like a house of
Fuck is
cards.
what fuck is you doing all that for?
Invincible was suddenly fragile and flawed, exposing the stark contrast.
I
between
promise y'all
appearance
don't know
and
none of these
reality.
people in this fucking town.
Fantasy by
Only
nature
people
seduces
I
with
know is people that ask me for a ride. I promise you. I don't know none of these fucking people because I stay to myself. So when they do shady shit like that, it let me know who the fuck sent them, who the fuck they are.
Its promise of perfection and possibility. It creates a shared dream that millions buy into.
Calling me shit that y'all don't even fucking know me. Calling me all this, everything that I'm not, bitch.
The chosen one was a beacon of hope and excitement, but also a carefully maintained illusion.
Well, all the while I'm just saying, all I ever said to people is, hey, it's a corrupt organization fucking with me, and it's making everybody upset with me. Different types of upset. You got these people mad that I'm talking about it online, the family members. Then you got the supposed to be friends upset with me for talking about it. Like I'm not understanding. Y'all don't want me to survive. Y'all don't want me to live. Y'all want these people to take me the fuck out. Are you fucking mad? For real, for real. And then some of them take it as far as to fucking bullying me. Bitch, you just jealous. You just miserable. I'm jealous of Freemasons or you? What are we really talking about? Come on, babe.
The collapse of this fantasy forced fans to confront the uncomfortable truth that no online persona is immune to human complexity. This collapse was not just about disillusionment. It was a reckoning with the nature of digital culture itself.
I just want to be left alone, y'all. Like, I want to tour every state alone. Like I don't really matter if my kids coming out. I want to tour every state. And I know I sound real bad saying that, but I wrapped my whole life for 20 years having my first daughter around being a mother to them. And when DCF took them from me and gave them back, they made my kids bully me mentally, say mean things to me. It's your fault. You broke. You this, you that. Yeah, I'm saying this online. I'm roasting myself because my kids never talked to me like that before. Everything that DCF repeated to them, they repeat that shit to me. Like every time they used to call me and say, Mama, they said it's your fault. Mama, they said this. And now they back, they say this shit to me. So at this point, I'm like, damn, even your own will turn on you. Even your own will let the world make them turn against you. So at this point, I just want to do for myself. I love my kids, but I turned down the whole scholarship to have them from a nigga that don't help me with shit. And the only thing he could do is tell me what I don't do and what's my problem and what's this but bitch, you never help me with nothing. So I'm understanding that people that treat me like that are just obsessed with me because I know you're obsessed with me. So when other people do the same thing you do and they can't help me, so you mean to tell me you know I'm struggling and you can't bless me, babe? It tells me that everybody else who do this to me, they view me like that because they too obsessed with me. It's a dangerous obsession.
Viral fame often depends on spectacle, exaggeration, and selective storytelling. The chosen one broke free from this cycle, revealing the cracks and inconsistencies hidden beneath the gloss.
It's no more taking up for you, Jay. I gotta say this, and I'm gonna say your name. You can sue me because I'm really not trying to speak bad about you. I'm only saying this because people, you had one of our homegirls to clown me the last time I came to Florida. I almost swore her. My brother ex-girlfriend was with me, so she know I'm telling the truth. I was trying to be nice to that girl, and she clowned me and said, "Bitch, you look stupid as fuck. Look what you driving. Look what he's driving. Ho, you trying to pretend like he help you with your kids and he don't." So at that moment, I said I was never gonna do that shit again. I'm looking stupid because everybody else see that shit, but I always tried to keep his image for my kids, not for him. I was doing it for my kids. But then you clown me. You know how many people done came to me and told me stuff you said to me within this year, babe? And I have never said it to you. I've never let it. I still text you, send you pictures of your kids, even send you pictures of your grandkids, babe. And you don't send me a dime to help me, babe. So when you talking about me, understand that we're struggling because you don't help, babe. Please understand that. And your kids know that shit. No matter how many times I tell them to respect you, I check their ass when your daughter say you ain't her fucking daddy. You were so eager for them kids to hate me. You told me them kids they gonna hate you when they grow up for you making them struggle. But all you did was make them hate you and me more, babe. Yeah. There you go.
So they challenged the very fabric of how online fame operates.
So if you love your kids, babe, and if you care about your baby mama just a little bit, the same baby mama that always blessed you, no matter how much you say never gave you shit, the same baby mama that blessed you, you see her going through it. So are you helping Freemasons, babe? Are you helping the Masons? Do you want to see me fucked up, or else you'll be blessing me? Just this go for everybody else. None of y'all ain't spared. Do y'all want them to fuck me up, or do you want to see a bitch survive? Let me know. Let me find out.
It sparked a broader conversation about authenticity and the dangers of idolizing curated images.
So, are y'all gonna help me finesse them? because they want to see me dead out here. So is anybody gonna help me finesse them? Because I done finessed them for this long, babe. Now they got me up against the wall at this point to where I can't do shit. That's why I'm reaching out to people. So are you gonna continue to ignore me and get that karma in the afterlife? Because them angels gonna ignore your ass because a bitch really needs your help? Or are you gonna let these Freemasons fuck a bitch up?
That behind every viral moment lies a human
Because
story,
at the end of the day, that's who
messy,
fucking with me. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't give a. It's proven already. It's proven from people in business suits that it's Freemasons. So when y'all come at me with these little troll ass comments, understand it's you and not me. I'm gonna say that shit one more time. I've had business niggas in suits confirm that it's Freemasons fucking with me. So when you come at me telling me I'm talking out my neck, bitches, you need to open your eyes, ho. Stop listening from your neck.
Carefully researching
and look with your eyes and listen with your ears.
The collapse was a painful but necessary
Fuck the
awakening.
theatrics of me being characteristic, bitch. Listen to the message.
Grounded narratives, reminding everyone that true connection can only grow from truth.
Here she go. She just mad. Nobody gotta help her. I know. Keep telling me that shit. But guess what? That same energy you threw out, you gonna get it back, babe. When you need a bitch, when you really need a bitch help, you ain't gonna get help from it. Remember, these Freemasons can't help you with everything because they can't even help themselves out of this shit they in right now. Best believe that.
No matter how inconvenient or uncomfortable, digital fame often rests on a foundation of illusion, crafted carefully with filters, editing, and curated personas.
Make sure you carefully go to those lodges when you go to those meetings.
By revealing truths that
to the grandma who like to talk about me so much, when you should be a blessing to me and be kind to me. Weapon phone shall possibly he spit right there. When you should be kind to me for being there for your daughter and your grandbaby. Next time you go to those meetings, make sure you disguise. Don't be seen going, babe, because it's pretty known that you retaliating against me, making all your family members stop me on the street, ask me did I get that baby taken, babe, and I took notes of everything. I took voice recordings that y'all didn't know I was recording. I took screenshots of text messages that were sent to me when people was bullying me. But don't worry, you could come take me out. I sent it a long time ago. Oh yeah, let's keep going.
Foundation by revealing truths that no algorithm or audience could control. This act exposed how much of viral fame depends on constructed realities rather than authentic connection.
I want them to think I'm bluffing. I want them to think I'm bluffing because they don't see shit happening yet. They would have been game. They would have been. No, they trying to get the big boys, babe. See, you little small fry. They don't just want. It's just like catching Diddy. It's more. It's not just Diddy. It's a bigger enterprise than Diddy. So they don't want Diddy. They want the big guy. They want the Clive,
Fame
bitch.
is ephemeral, built on transient moments and amplified by social media dynamics. Behind the dazzling highlights, however,
they only move for Clive Davis, bitch. The people that's looking at you, they want the top dog, babe.
The chosen one.
They gonna keep letting y'all fuck with me. I shouldn't even say this shit. I'm trying to help y'all, cause I'm a giver. What you giving me? But shade.
Had profound implications. It reminded.
But see, this how you do. This how natural witches work. We bless you, babe. We bless people that harm us, cause we get that karma. I'm talking about full throttle. So let me tell you something. Keep moving, babe. Go ahead.
Online fame is not synonymous with truth or integrity. The persona may captivate millions, but it can also trap individuals in roles.
And shout out to the folks that claim they love me.
The chosen one's
and you ain't doing shit to help a bitch out.
That challenged both creators and
shout out to you.
To rethink what digital
yeah, I'm mad.
Means.
I'm real mad.
More importantly,
I'm jealous and I'm miserable. I know.
Maintaining a digital facade. Constant performance under public gaze can lead to isolation, anxiety, and identity struggles. By dismantling their
they don't want you to know what I'm telling you. But what I'm telling you is facts.
To reclaim authenticity, even when it threatens fame itself. In the end, toppling digital fame's fragile foundation was not just an individual act, but a cultural turning point. It called for a collective reassessment of how we value truth, vulnerability, and realness in an age dominated by spectacle. The backlash wasn't simply anger, it was fear. Fear of losing control, fear of uncertainty, and fear of confronting uncomfortable realities. The chosen one's truth unleashed a wave of anxiety that rippled far beyond the individual, touching something deeper within the collective consciousness. When people rely on certain narratives for identity or hope, Disrupting those stories feels threatening. The backlash was a defense mechanism against this threat, a way to push back against change that felt destabilizing. It revealed how fragile collective belief systems can be when challenged, especially by unexpected truth. This fear also reflects the broader cultural tension around transparency and spectacle. Audiences crave authenticity, but are often unprepared for its consequences. The Chosen One forced a confrontation with this paradox, exposing the uneasy balance between desire for realness and resistance to disruption. Moreover, the backlash showed how truth can be weaponized to evoke fear. Critics often...
Not a day goes by where I don't have a million different random questions and tasks revolving around my design business.
The backlash showed how truth can be weaponized to evoke fear. Critics often framed the revelation as betrayal or scandal, amplifying anxiety rather than fostering understanding. This response highlights the emotional complexity surrounding moments of truth, how they can unite or divide, heal or hurt. Ultimately, behind the backlash lies a profound lesson. Fear is a natural but powerful response to truth. Recognizing this allows for empathy and growth, offering a path
I'm the
toward
only real
reconciliation.
MVP. I promise y'all, I'm the real MVP. I'm the only one that's gonna stand up for justice, bro. Everybody else so scary, bro. Cause I'm watching how people are scared to justify me while I'm still here, and I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, my friend Nene is her situation is the reason I started noticing this stuff and start talking about it. Cause I noticed that it was Freemasons who did that to her. And she not even here in the physical, and I'm still justifying her all online. But motherfuckers here and can't give me flowers. You can't show out for me. That shit hurt so bad. So many of y'all folks, I helped y'all, bro. I helped y'all when y'all had nothing.
Conciliation,
Damn.
a deeper connection beyond initial reactions, turning a rumor into undeniable reality.
Damn, that shit hurt so bad. I promise you, bro. I promise you that shit hurt so bad.
Isolation, scrutiny, and a profound sense of vulnerability, confirming what was
Took
once whispered
folks out of
shadows,
shelters,
meant
let them
stepping
stay
into
in
a
my crib,
spotlight,
help them get their
fraught with
own
both
place,
validation
man.
and condemnation. Rumors can linger in a suspended state, neither confirmed nor denied, allowing people to hold on to hope or doubt. Once confirmed, the rumor demands reckoning. The emotional weight of this shift can be overwhelming, as the truth no longer offers ambiguity, but demands acceptance and consequence.
All that did is show me that people are fake with you when you're doing for them. Cause I'm thinking about it a lot. I'm sorry, I analyze shit a lot. So cause it's teaching me not to go to certain behaviors again as far as helping people. Cause I'm never gonna do it again cause I see a barrier in front of me. So I know not to do that again. But I'm looking back on it and I'm like noticing all the fake shit people say to me when I'm helping their ass out. But at the moment I'm needing help because I'm the type, even though I'm a needy person, I handle shit by myself. I handle it because that's just who I am. I'm up for a challenge. My mind is always up for a challenge. So when I'm in situations, I know how to figure that shit out. But people are used to me having my shit together. Like a spectrum bitch. Imagine that. Imagine people expecting someone on the spectrum to always have it together, bro. And they don't know. I be fighting deep inside because some things I just don't understand. I just don't understand it, bro. And they judge me for that shit. Like, it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me, bro. I'm just really, really sad these days, bro. I can't believe that nobody want to help me right now. It's making me extremely sad, and it's making my chest cave in. My chest has been tight every fucking day that I gotta lay a certain way, and it's not good. I don't need to be smoking these blacks. I stopped smoking blacks. I was not smoking these shits in so long. I only do it to save a little bread, so that you know what I'm saying. When I'm stressing, I grab a black. I probably need to go buy me another vape, get me some more sativa, and put this down. But I choose to get a black, and I know that's not good for my chest, my heart. My chest been caving the fuck in because I'm stressing so bad, and it's like it's hurting me that the people that I text is mad at me instead of understanding that I'm panicking, bro. I am panicking, bro. Can you help? Damn. I don't like people, bro. This is why I don't like people.
The cost
I
extends
figured it
beyond
out.
personal
This is why I
struggles.
don't like people.
Relationships with fans, friends, and
This is why I
industry
don't like
figures
people.
often fracture under the strain of exposure. The Chosen One faced alienation and mistrust from those who once supported them. A painful reminder that truth-telling often isolates as much as it
I
liberates.
just said this shit, bro. I just said this. the moment I started saying, hey, y'all, hey, I'm noticing corrupt people mess with me, people started to fall back with me and instead of embracing me and fucking trying to help me, bro.
This cost also carries transformative potential. Owning the truth can empower individuals to reclaim their narratives and rebuild from a foundation of authenticity. It's a difficult path.
They
One that
want
offers
me,
deeper
they don't want
connection
me, they
and
want me dead, bro. I
self-respect than
see
any
it.
rumor
I
or
see it.
illusion ever could.
I see it.
In
It's
the
like
end, the
almost
journey
like
from
y'all
rumor to
praying that they
reality
do it
is
to
not
me.
for the faint of heart. It requires bravery, resilience, and an unyielding commitment to living authentically, despite the costs. The viral downfall of the chosen one followed a pattern
Bro,
all
I'm
too
being
familiar
so
in the digital
vulnerable coming
age.
online
A
showing
rapid
y'all
rise
this.
fueled
I
by
promise you. I
Most people
promise
think
you, it
mental
ain't for.
growth
I
slows
don't
by
really
reason.
care if nobody
For
give me nothing. I promise you, it's this right here. It's make. I want everybody that claim to love me to know how hurt I am for you ignoring me, bro. These people trying to kill me, and y'all ignoring me.
strength, protection.
You ignoring me?
Asphalt shingles.
Are you trying to prove a point? All you doing is showing your true colors. All you showing is you showing everybody the reason why I ever talked the way I talked about y'all. You showing people your true colors. That she really don't have nobody, bro. That she be lying, saying that she got folks. You showing that shit, bitch.
The price.
So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at your
A rapid
motherfucking
rise
self.
fueled by myth, followed by an abrupt collapse triggered by truth. This anatomy reveals much about the mechanics of online fame and its often unforgiving nature. First comes the creation of an idealized persona, carefully crafted and nurtured to attract attention and admiration. The chosen one was no exception, embodying qualities and stories that resonated deeply with audiences. This initial phase is exhilarating, but inherently unstable, as it depends on maintaining a delicate illusion. Then cracks begin to appear, rumors, contradictions, or whispers of hidden realities. For a time, these fissures are ignored or dismissed, but they gradually weaken the
Bro,
facade.
my daughter, when she have her moment, she say we don't got nobody. She screamed and said that shit last. She said we don't have nobody. She said I'm not gonna be like you. We don't have nobody. That shit broke me the fuck down, bro. And she busy trying to prove that to me every day. By trying to do stuff that she don't need to be doing just because she feel like the way you lived didn't work. It didn't work. Your baby daddy don't even help you. She talk like that to me, bro. And then people want to get mad at me when I say shit like this, bro.
These fissures are
Bro,
ignored
y'all
or
showing my
dismissed,
kids
but
that
they
shit. What is you
gradually
talking
weaken
about?
the facade. When the chosen one finally confirmed the truth, it was like the dam breaking, unleashing a flood of scrutiny and skepticism. The fallout is swift and brutal. Public opinion shifts from adoration to outrage, and the viral machinery that once lifted the individual now amplifies their downfall. This cycle is a reflection of society's complicated relationship with fame. It builds up, then tears down, often without room for nuance or forgiveness.
Now,
Understanding
now
this
when Facebook and YouTube, because I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen. Because they have to do it. Because they can't make themselves look bad like this. Like they look now. When they finally let me go viral and you finally see me going viral online, I do not want you to be fucking fake with me because you're showing me right now of the red flags that I need to be cautious about. And understand that my mental is not going to let me override it no matter what you say and no matter what you fucking do. All right.
understanding this anatomy is crucial. It reveals not just the fragility of viral
Because
success,
all of
but
these
also the
people,
human costs
everybody
involved.
that I'm talking about, and even the people in this town, they all treat me different when they think that I'm about to get some music deal or some shit, or when they think that I'm whatever. They all treat me different. I noticed that shit. I don't like that shit. Cause I don't like fake love. So trust me, sometimes I don't even acknowledge that shit because I'm like, bitch, where was you when I was shooting in the fucking gym? Now you thinking it's something that is not. Because baby, I would never sign to none of these labels. Never, bitch, because I would do it now.
Yes, but also the human costs involved. The psychological toll, the fractured relationships, and the painful journey toward reclaiming identity after public collapse. In the polarized world of viral culture, truth tellers often become the villains. This paradox arises because their revelations disrupt carefully maintained narratives that fans and communities rely on. The Chosen One experienced this firsthand, transforming from beloved figure to antagonist overnight. When truth challenges collective illusions, it threatens the emotional investment of audiences. People prefer stories that confirm their beliefs and hopes. Those who shatter these stories.
Have you heard about the triple Provera claims yet? Pfizer allegedly failed to disclose potential risks.
Those who shatter these stories risk becoming targets of vitriol. The Chosen One was punished not for lying, but for revealing a truth too difficult to accept. This dynamic reflects a broader cultural tendency to demonize those who disrupt comfort zones.
Wow.
Truth-tellers expose inconvenient realities, forcing society to grapple with complexity rather than simple narratives.
Wow.
This can be unsettling and provoke defensive backlash, turning the truth-teller into a scapegoat.
Right.
Yet, history shows that villains in one era are often heroes in another. Many who spoke uncomfortable truths faced condemnation initially, only to be vindicated by time. The Chosen One's story fits this pattern, a painful but potentially transformative role in cultural evolution. Recognizing why truth-tellers become villains allows for greater empathy and a deeper understanding of the emotional stakes involved. It challenges us to support authenticity rather than punish it.
Look, I'm listening to Wisdom Woke on YouTube. Let me like that video.
Daring to disrupt viral narratives. The Chosen One stood firm against waves of online hostility, trolling, and public shaming, a testament to extraordinary courage in the face of relentless attack. Digital mobs are fueled by anonymity and collective outrage, often escalating conflicts beyond reason. For truth-tellers, this can feel like an overwhelming siege, where every word and action is scrutinized and weaponized. The Chosen One became a lightning rod, bearing the brunt of collective frustration and fear. Yet courage in disruption is what drives progress. The Chosen One showed that standing for truth requires resilience and self-belief, even when the digital world turns hostile. Their defiance inspired others to question narratives and embrace vulnerability, creating ripples far beyond the initial controversy. This battle between digital mobs and disruptors highlights the need for a cultural shift toward empathy and critical thinking. It calls for audiences to resist herd mentality and engage with complexity rather than knee-jerk reactions. In the end, the courage to disrupt is not just a personal victory, it's a beacon of hope for a more honest and compassionate digital culture. What unfolded was never just a scandal, it was a cultural wake-up call. The Chosen One's revelation forced society to confront uncomfortable truths about identity, authenticity, and the stories we tell ourselves in the digital age. This moment transcended gossip and drama to spark a broader conversation about what it means to live genuinely online. Scandals tend to focus on
hey y'all, I didn't even know that y'all was writing, but I'm about to end this live. Thank y'all for